Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Good to see you again. Missed you on Monday. What was supposed to happen Monday? Oh, yeah, Little Nightmares. Was that Monday? I don't know. It's been a crazy time. It's been a crazy time. I do feel like I finally got kind of like settled back in to being back after my trip to Hawaii. I'm like finally getting back in the flow. And I leave tomorrow for TwitchCon. I did get a haircut. Yes, I did. I got a haircut yesterday so that, look good at TwitchCon in, San Diego this weekend. So that's coming up. A couple things in case you didn't know. So, yeah, leaving tomorrow and driving to San Diego with Tango and Skiz. The three of us are going to head to San Diego TwitchCon. And obviously, we're going to be there for the TwitchCon, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm driving. I offered to drive. I volunteered. I'm driving. I'm driving our Toyota Highlander. It's like an SUV so that everybody can fit with luggage and everything. I don't like driving bigger vehicles. My wife usually drives that car. I usually drive our little Camry. We're a Toyota family. Not sponsored. I usually drive a little Camry, like a quick little speedster car. And I love that because, I feel like I'm in full control of it. I'm not taking up the whole lane and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a little nervous about driving the bigger vehicle, especially once we get downtown San Diego and stuff. But I'm driving. Who's gonna have the most luggage? Dude, I all three of us, me, Tango, and Skiz, all three of us, we travel pretty darn light. I haven't packed anything yet. We leave this time tomorrow morning, and I haven't packed a single thing. So I didn't get a chance to listen to Memphis Mayfire. I wrote it down. It's on my to-do list. Maybe I'll have some time. I just been going hard. Been focused on getting stuff done. You probably saw I got the Redstone Riches episode out. That was nice to be able to get that done yesterday, especially since today we're streaming all day. Am I bringing stuff to live stream? I'm bringing stuff that I could live stream, but I don't know that there'll actually be any live streaming while we're at TwitchCon, except for obviously MCC, because that's kind of like part of it. So Sunday, you'll get the MCC stream from the Twitch Rivals Arena and all that. But for the rest of the time, I don't think I'm gonna stream anything unless the peeps are okay, like doing some sort of IRL stream from, oh, that was the other part I was gonna tell you about. So after TwitchCon, TwitchCon's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After that, we're going to stick around because a lot of hermits are traveling from like far, right? Like Pearl's getting on a flight pretty soon, right now, maybe. And like even Grian and Gem, they got to leave soon. So they're traveling. It's long travel for them. Obviously for the AZ dads, it's nothing. It's nothing. We do it all the time. 6-hour drive, whatever. No biggie. But since they're all traveling, we're going to stick around and hang out. Anytime we get a chance to like hang around and spend time with each other, we're going to take it. And with everybody flying in for the weekend, it just felt like it was right. We haven't seen each other in 6 months since the Gamers Outreach charity stream. So anyway, so we're going to hang out for a week in San Diego together, doing stuff and things, all the San Diego stuffs. So I'm going to be gone next week. I'll be gone next week. You guys won't, no stream scheduled for next week. Unless I brought stuff that I could stream if we so choose, but I wouldn't count on that because it's going to be pretty much time off, hang time, rest and recharge with the hermits. Between this trip, this TwitchCon trip, plus the week after, and then my Hawaii trip, like, I feel like I'm not getting a lot of stuff done, not a lot of content created. It was a bit of a rush, honestly, just to get Redstone Riches out to you guys today, which is the world we're going to be in today. We're going to be kind of chilling in the Redstone Riches world, planning out storage and stuff. I got a lot of people not very happy with me today that I spawned a copper golem and immediately decided it was not going to work for me. I'm already getting a lot of people that are like, you give up way too fast. Like, yeah. Watch Mumbo Jumbo's video. I did. I watched Mumbo Jumbo's video. I also decided I didn't want to have that kind of lag in my world. So anyway, we're going to work on, sorry, spoilers. It's in the thumbnail. Actually, most of the video is not about the copper golem. Like, that was like the last 2% of the video, if anything. So yeah, the whole video is not, you'll see. There might be some spoilers though for this. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna be gone for another week, which is crazy. Which is crazy because I'm literally just like getting back in the flow of things. So hopefully when we get back from TwitchCon after next week, we can get back in the flow again. I did change some things, by the way, with my setup. Another thing I didn't take care of that I needed to take care of. I've talked about it on stream recently. 74 months, Haunted? Holy smokes. Thanks for the resub. I was supposed to schedule an appointment to get my eyes checked. Because I've been getting headaches after spending a lot of time in front of my computer. And obviously the last couple days I've been working really hard. And my headaches have been not great. So today I'm really going to test myself out because we're streaming all day long today. So I actually moved. I know I might need glasses. We'll see. But I need to get the doctor's appointment scheduled, but I had so little time between my Hawaii trip and TwitchCon that I didn't get it done. And so when I get back from TwitchCon, I really need to take care of it because yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah, maybe I'll try out Tango's glasses while we're on the trip. See, maybe they're just the right prescription. And I gotta go get checked. My mom worked for an optometrist, and she would be so mad at me right now if she knew. Hope she's not watching. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna test out. But I made some changes to see if it helps. So I moved you guys. I know you guys are like, what are you talking about? I moved you. Your chat is no longer on a prompter right in front of my face. I've pushed you guys back to my TV, which is further away from me, and I'm hoping that will help. So if it looks like I know, no more looking into your souls. Oh, this is me reading chat, and I'm kind of looking at you still, right? Who moved me? Foxy says I'm up here now. Yeah. So it's kind of like, yeah, you're on TV now. It's kind of like I'm still kind of looking, right? Does it kind of look like I'm staring at your soul? Subtle difference. Anyway, in case you guys figured it's not the same. In case you guys noticed the difference today, that's what it is. It's because I'm trying to figure out how to make it through the 6+ hours of streaming today without having an extremely massive headache at the end of the day. So we will take a break. So yeah, double stream today. We're streaming some Redstone to Riches Minecraft, obviously, for the next 3 hours or so. And then I'll take an hour off to have my lunch. And then, and rest my eyes. And then I'll be back with Little Nightmares 3 with Skiz. Hoping to finish today. Hoping to finish Little Nightmares 3 today. Prim's dreaming. Oh, she slept all night. What's she doing? What's she doing? Anyway, before we get into things, thank you guys so much for the resubs. Scruffy Bear Paws, The Real Ogre, 50 months strong. Thank you so much for that. J-Bug, 24 months, got your 2 years. Amazing. HRLB, 9-month baby, got your Twitch baby. Thank you. J Mac in the house as always, 21 months. Celtic or Celtic? I know I've asked you this, Jax, before. I'm not going to remember the answer, so up to you if you want to respond. Oscar, thank you for the 7 months. Have a great time at TwitchCon. I can't wait for it. I saw a couple people saying they're going to be at TwitchCon. I have also seen some people saying that you guys tried to get the tickets to the meet and greet. Hard C. I don't know what that means. I feel like I should know what that means. Hard C. K. Celtic. Okay. Celtic, a culture. Celtic, a basketball team. Wait, is Celtic not an actual thing? It's just a basketball team? Celtic. That makes more sense. Okay. Texavus, thank you so much for gifting out that sub. You go, Gretchen. Thanks for the prime. 2 months strong now. Thank you, guys. There's so many names. You guys are the best. Thank you. Cloud Fuel, I see you. Thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. All right. Words are hard. I know. I'm not wearing the Words are hard shirt today. Salty Crew. See, I'm already I'm getting ready to go to San Diego. I'm already wearing my Salty Crew shirt. Anyway, all right. We got stuff and things. You guys okay with spoilers? Those of you that have not seen the episode today? Dan's okay because he just finished the video. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate the support on the video. I know I went like 2 months. I know. I'm extra salty today. I'm wearing my salty shirt. Yeah. I went like 2 months between Redstone and Redstone. I really had to focus on the end of Hermitcraft Season 10. Like, that was the only way the city was going to get done. Well, that and B-dubs, you know, going crazy. Which I was not expecting. I was not expecting. You know, B-dubs is so funny. Story time still, okay? B-dubs is so funny because we were coming up on, you know, a month left in the season. And I said to B-dubs, I'm like, so I guess we're not going to get the city done. You know, that's a bummer. And he's like, what are you talking about? The heck we aren't. We're going to get her done, man. You know, in B-dubs' voice, I can't do it. I try. All the time I try. It was like, we can do it. We can do it, man. You know? And I was like, okay. You know, I kind of like brushed it off, like laughed it off. And I was like, all right, well, I could probably do one more skyscraper. I could finish the dropper game. That's about all I got in me. And he's like, don't you worry. I got the rest. And we were talking about how we could save some time. And I was like, you know what? If we put a parking garage right here, maybe a little park over here, we don't have to build so many buildings, you know? And it doesn't have to be so crazy. And he's like, that's a great idea. We can do it. And I was like, I like that you said we. However, I'm going to go to Hawaii now. And he's like, oh. Don't worry, man. I got you. What a good guy. What a good guy. He's like, he was all gung ho. And I was like, yeah, except it's just I'm not going to be here. And he's like, unfazed. Unfazed. He's like, I got this. Don't worry about it. I was like, what? Okay. Okay. And you know what? I still didn't believe him. I didn't believe him. I didn't. When I got back from Hawaii and I saw what he had done, I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. He's amazing. Hats off to B-dubs. Sam, thank you for the can you dig it. Oh, that didn't go off. Hold on. I knew I forgot to launch some software. 1 second. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Uh-oh. I forgot the pest control people were coming today. I gotta do something. I gotta do something. My pest control is here. I gotta warn my wife. So much going on, I forgot they told me they were coming today. All right, 1 second, guys. Let me. My dog is gonna freak out when the, well, forget it. You know what? When the pest control walks by and they see my dog, you know what? We got to do something. They come every month, you know, just to make sure. We do have to do something. I'm gonna have to do something real quick. Here, let's go to break screen real quick so I can take care of this. Get the place ready. Sorry. Don't have gnarly. Yeah, you know what? We used to have like scorpions and stuff. Not so bad anymore. But yeah, let's real quick. I'm just going to do a BRB screen just real quick so I can close up some stuff so my dog doesn't freak out when she sees the pest control guy. Even though she's awake now. And then we can get into the game. All right. No, I don't have snakes. No. I would freak out. All right. I'll be right back. No, come on. No, let's not and say we did. Come on. I'm hearing spiders. Why is there spiders, Tango? Why is there spiders in the dungeon? That shouldn't be happening. Off I go. Oh, okay. Nope. Ah, there's 2 ravagers in the hallway. We were so close.
It's gonna take time. At first, you're like, oh, it's not so bad.
Rub your eyes.
Fast forward 60 seconds.
Do it. Rub your eyes.
No!
That's all sorts of wrong. Oh, it doesn't taste good at all.
Side note, Tango and I will be doing Plate Up later today from the toilet.
Can't wait.
Why are you on that?
What
are you doing?
You can definitely make that jump.
Green, you're gonna die right away.
I know you can make this jump.
Okay,
they
do
wouldn't
it.
have put this here if you couldn't make
Alright.
the jump.
Let's see it. I'm waiting. Here you go. Here you go.
You do it.
Oh,
Uh-oh. No!
What happened?
I give it a 10. I give it a 10. all right, we're back. All right, I got primers settled in here now. Sorry, no more prim cam. All right, let's go. Let's get into the game. Have I been training for MCC? Nope. Not at all. You know what? I do need to do some Rocket Spleef Rush, a little bit of Rocket Spleef Rush. But I mean, you know, they usually do Rocket Spleef Rush, right? They usually do Rocket Spleef Rush in the Twitch Rivals. I'm trying to figure out what games I need to actually figure out, like what to work on. I think Rocket Spleef Rush should be back. It's been a while. That one I could probably work on. Oh my goodness. Can Fabu, thank you so much for the gift sub bomb. I should train right now. No, don't feel like training right now. Sorry. Nah. That's the kind of stuff I like to do on my own. If the team wanted to like get together and do stuff, I would, but no, it's okay. Are drops on? Sure. My drops are always enabled, but what would you get drops for? I don't think Twitch doesn't do the copper capes, do they? I'll be fine. I just did MCC not long ago. So what happens to this guy when we take the chest away? I got a weathered copper chest now. What happens to this? Oh, you guys can get copper capes from watching my stream? Okay, well, I mean, drops should be on. Drops enabled. There's a tag there that says that. I didn't put that there. I think Twitch did. So, sure. Yeah, should be. That's how you got your copper cape from Ray's stream? Okay, I thought it was only, what's the platform? TikTok. I thought you had to watch TikTok. Thank you for the can you dig it? Worse for wear. Just started working towards getting my BFA in printmaking. But seeing you and the other hermits be successfully creative is so inspiring. It really gives me hope. Thank you. I still struggle with talking though. Good luck. Good luck. TikTok has it too, as well as Bedrock. If you place a copper statue. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Will I get a cape from watching my own stream? Anyway, what do we do? What do we do with this guy? Do we let him just walk around? Eventually, he's just gonna freeze, right? I mean, already the chest turned a weathered copper chest. It got weathered. So, yeah, Little Nightmare is gonna be in 3 hours from now. Wait, 3 hours? 3 hours, 45 minutes. Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's do this. Let's do this. We need to figure some stuff out. I want to just bring all my materials in. I didn't answer your question. Sorry, Sam. Remnant question with no text. What is your favorite block? I need to know. I normally say quartz, but I'm trying to get away from that. Oh, I'm tempted to say calcite at this point, but I know Skiz has like an affinity towards calcite. You know what? This is probably for building, huh? What do I want to say here? I'm trying not to say quartz. It's quartz. Still. It's quartz. I can't get off. I can't. Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's not for building, iron blocks 100% are my favorite. I love iron blocks. I love the texture of them. I love that they have the hard borders. I love the sound when you break them. That's like new-ish. I love shift click still doesn't work. Why? I gotta fix that. People here for the drops. Amazing. I think you just watched the stream for a bit. Yeah, there you go. Nothing you have to do. Well, you gotta make sure your accounts are linked and stuff, right? I don't know how that works, but let's go outside. Let's go outside. It looks like it might be dark out, and I need a bed. Okay, hold on. We'll do this. There's a couple things I want to do today. So we're gonna start cleaning up our storage a little bit, bringing our stuff in here. Oh no, this guy's gonna block my boat when I drive back and forth. All right, you guys can see kind of. Oh, did I get the? Oh, you guys like the light curtain? Is it working? Hold on. Has it been changing colors at all? It's kind of hard to tell. Wait. Oh, it's by the bottom of the screen? There is a purple backlight, so it's a little bit hard to tell. But yeah, the curtain changes colors. Oh, also, I can do fun stuff with the curtain. Eventually, what I'd like to do... I don't think I can demonstrate now because I have it synced to the video. Let's go outside and see. It should turn like blue. Kind of like green. No, it's blue for me. It looks green on camera, though. That's strange. Now it's definitely green. See that? And I look up. And it's supposed to be blue. But I think this is because I got purple lights mixed in. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn those purple lights off. Now does it look more blue? Kind of. Kind of. It's a little better without the backlights on, isn't it? Yeah, it's based on what's in game. So like if I go into, oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy chilling. Oh, I need to be recording just in case something happens here. I'll just flashback record. Whoops. It was already going. Let me go into like a cave or something. I have a cave entrance over here. I think they'll darken up if I go into a cave, right? Where's my cave entrance? Didn't I do a cave entrance over here? Hold on. It's like gone. Where did it go? Where's my cave entrance, guys? Oh, there it is. Snuck it over here. It looks like dots. Yeah, look at that. It just like turns orange. Oh, wait. Is that because of the chicken? No. I'm not sure what turned. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's a little weird. I think it's about the dirt there or something. Yeah. Like if I... Hold on, watch this. I'll bring another window in front of this game right here. See, I turned it white because I just drug a white document in front of it. Yeah, you guys couldn't see it, but anyway, so yeah, they respond to whatever I'm looking at basically on my monitor. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it had been the dirt that made it look like, so you'll see the color changing as the game changes basically. It's just got a little bit of delay, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The dirt lights. Yeah, I probably need to mess with the like saturation because I look at the dirt and it looks pink, right? So there's probably some like saturation stuff I need to work on. Like here, I'll change the saturation. See if I can make it look more like dirt. Kind of. It goes to pink. I don't know why it goes to pink. Unless I bring the saturation way down. Actually, no, that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to get brown lights. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, yeah, I got them working. Govee did an amazing job. They sent me a new light curtain, which is awesome. If I wasn't to sync it, I could, and I might actually do this. If I wasn't syncing it, let me see if I can force it to do something else real quick. I could do fun stuff like Halloween mode. I think it's mad because I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to have it synced. Hello. Anything good? Nah. Yeah, it doesn't want to change. It's too busy being synced. Anyway, I could, if I wasn't syncing it, I could have like different backgrounds and stuff. And so I'm thinking, I mean, the syncing is cool, but I might save that for more like Phasmo streams and stuff like that for when the lights flicker. I don't know if it's necessarily needed for streams like this, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of play around and see it in action. See it go blue when I go in the water. Ooh, and then the day comes and it's all bright. Hi, Puka. Loving the hair. Thanks. Fresh new haircut from the wifey yesterday. Said no pressure, but you know, this is the haircut that is going to be in front of thousands of people at TwitchCon in a few days. So, you know, make sure you don't screw it up. I'm just kidding. I don't say that kind of stuff. My wife's nice enough to do that. I don't put any pressure on her. Good to see you here, Puka. Dropped you a DM in case you missed it, but can I tell people? Puka doing stuff and things. Puka doing stuff and things. Oh, also, Puka, I saw in the pre-stream, people are wondering if we could do another animation for season 11 once my theme for season 11 is revealed. They would like another intro animation that you and I might need to work on because, you know, they're always pretty fire. So, yeah, that could be fun. I don't have ideas. Yeah, I mean, I know what I'm doing for season 11 now, but I don't know what we could possibly do. Maybe you and I can noodle on it a little bit once I tell you what's going on. Oh, I'm going to tell everybody at TwitchCon, actually. On... what day is it, guys? The panel? Friday? You're down for it? Amazing. Friday's the panel, right, guys? Have I ever done fades on the side? No. I think Fridays. Yeah, Friday panel. We will probably spill the beans. What do I do with this guy? I will probably... I mean, we're going to tell you guys when the season's starting. That's the big thing. That's like the big announcement. I think I'm going to go across the top row with junk. Look, I can't even open it right now. And then I think I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my plans for... I mean, some of you have already heard a little bit about my plans. But I think I'm going to go into more detail on what my plans are for season 11 at the panel. Time depending. You know what I mean? I'm just going to drop everything. Let's drop everything off. I mean, do I brave going out there without even a sword? Scary. Hey, we got a raid coming in. Welcome, Mr. Zaps. Appreciate the raid. Welcome, raiders. Yeah, it's a bit of a silo vibe, but how that all ties into everything and continued lore and stuff, that's kind of what I want to explain a little bit, you know? Potential for new hermits joining season 11. We don't have any hermits joining at the start of season 11 planned out. No, we've already made that announcement that there isn't going to be any new hermits joining for season 11. So, yep. Sorry, don't get your hopes up for that one. What time's the panel? It's a good question. Hold on. Are these still working? Yeah. Good question. 12:30? I don't know. I don't know. The panel should be streamed on their Nom Nom Theater page, I think. You like the new back wall? Thanks. Yeah. If you just got here, look at the lighting changes. Pretty cool, right? Watch. See that? I got to do a little better job dialing it in. I was just happy it worked. Govee, you know, I bought these off of Govee. I'm not sponsored or anything by Govee. I bought these lights off of Govee, and like the power supply just like overheated straight away on the first set that I got, and I told them that that's what happened, and they sent me a new one straight away. So I got it up. I got it fixed. Sent the other one back. Actually, just sent back the bad one because they said we want to see what happened. Can you send back the one that broke? And so I sent back the one that broke. I think they just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to collect 2 sets. You know what I mean? They're just like, we're not giving you a free set. Has anybody figured out how to fix this scroller, item scroller stuff? Has anyone figured out what's wrong with it? I can't, like usually I can just hold shift and click this one time and it would go in the chest. But now I have to click next to it and drag for it to work. Has anybody figured out how to fix it? I think I should take a minute because it's driving me absolutely nuts. Isn't it just a setting? What do you mean? You have a fix. Do I want it? I was hoping it'd just be a setting and I could be it's information of like, oh, set hotkey differently. No. Somebody was saying that it got moved to right shift, even though it says left shift. It's actually right shift. I'm not sure. I am going to record as much as I can at TwitchCon. I don't have a natural tendency to record stuff when I'm in the middle of doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like when I'm in the moment, I don't think, oh, get your camera out and record all this for the people. I never think of that because I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm in the moment. And so I'm like one of the worst at vlogging, but I'm going to try. I have my equipment. I have my wireless microphones. I have all the stuff I need to make a great vlog, except for the know-how. You know what I mean? Vest cam, just leave it rolling all the time. You just watched Dumb and Dumber for the first time, didn't realize how many of Skiz's quotes are from that movie. Yes. Dumb and Dumber, The Office, Friends. What other ones? If he ever doesn't name it, your first guess should probably be Friends and then The Office, maybe? I'm not sure. Seinfeld, he does a lot of Seinfeld, yeah. Braveheart, no. Bob's Burgers. Anything from, oh, Jay and Silent Bob, yeah. Anything from Jay and Silent Bob. Anyway. If anybody knows the item scroller fix, please do tell. Because I'm making it work best I can right now, but I've seen Office episodes here and there, but I've never like fully seen it. I binged watched all of Friends recently from start to finish. So like now for the most part, when there's Friends quotes, I kind of know, oh yeah, I remember that. I know what that episode that's from. I remember what they were doing and stuff. Hold on, let me fix this sign. I accidentally clicked on it and that's bugging me. But yeah, I like The Office. I just never got into it enough to just binge like crazy the whole thing. You know? It's cool. How long was I disowned for not watching The Office? Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't disowned. It was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I know it's good. But then I started season 1 and it gave me all sorts of like ick. And I talked to some people about that and they're just like, oh, don't worry. They were a little aggressive in the beginning with some of the jokes and stuff. Just be patient. Yeah. Just get past season 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't make it past the first half of season 1 when I tried to binge it. Because it just made me feel gross. The background's working, yeah. Oh, The Office UK. Should I watch that one instead? I think the US one's been more popular though, right? Kind of like Big Bang before Bernadette. Yeah, I never got into Big Bang either. Mad Maddie, thank you so much. You got a new version of Item Scroller from the developers GitHub. Oh, Sakura and Raiko. Okay, so I just need to get that one instead. All right. I don't know if I want to download and install that now. But how can people get hooked on a poor season 1 of a show? I know that feels kind of bad, right? Like if a show's, oh, I should leave that bed. If a show is brand new, you would think it needs to be a banger out the gate for it to become popular, but somehow they managed to kind of correct course over time, I guess. Interesting. Night Curry, you're already in San Diego, ready for TwitchCon? Amazing. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. That was the other thing. I finally got back into, like, you know, I went to Hawaii and obviously didn't follow my standard, like, dieting practices, you know, of macro balancing and stuff like that. And I got back and it took me a while to get back into it. And I finally kind of got back and things are going good and I was feeling a little better about the food intake. And then bang, now I'm going to TwitchCon and gonna be gone for a week, and we'll see what happens with the food intake. Hopefully I don't go crazy. I'll enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like anytime you're on vacation and stuff, I do feel like you should enjoy it, you know, because it's your vacation. You don't get many of them. You gotta enjoy it. But at the same time, I do not want to undo all the hard work. I need that boat back. We're going to dig a tunnel from the farms into here too today. I'm hoping. We're kind of chilling today. I just mainly wanted to talk to you guys before I headed out. Since I know I won't be seeing you. I'm just going to leave the boat. Since I know I won't be seeing you for over a week. I wanted to see how you guys are doing. We're basically right now we're prepping for our next Redstone to Riches episode, which is going to be me actually figuring out the storage system. And so I'm just bringing all my items in so that we can use them to figure out where things are going to go. And that's just based off of the stuff I've already collected. So there's going to be a lot of items I don't have yet because it's still pretty new world that we're living in here. Aw, Ray Reg, I miss you too. Mad Maddie, thanks for the 100 bits, by the way. And I'll look into getting that before, you know, the next stream that we do. The next time I play Redstone Riches, which won't be for like a week and a half, I guess. So... yeah, I'm going to drive. I'm picking up Skiz and Tango in the morning, tomorrow morning. And the three of us will drive out to San Diego, which means we got 6 hours to scheme. That means we got 6 hours to talk about our plans for season 11 or other stuff. Maybe we'll talk about doing some Friday night shenanigan streams. You know, I don't know. We'll see what we talk about. We'll see what we talk about. I don't know. No promises. But anytime we get a chance to hang out for that long, you know, we'll be talking about business. We always talk about business. I need some more of the scaffolding. Where is it? 2? All right, fine. I'll make do. It's fine. It's fine. I have blocks above these chests. I'm dark in here. I need to get the lights. Tango's here. Hi, Tango. Yeah, car rides are great. You know, the funny thing is, like, when the three of us are in the car for 6 hours like that, it feels like we blink and the trip's over. Like, those 6 hours go by so fast. It's ridiculous. Miss Red Dill, thank you so much for hooking Tango up with a sub. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, if you guys are here for the Copper Capes, you just watch for 5 minutes, apparently. I don't know much about it, but I do have all the drops and stuff enabled, so it should work. I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Car rides are always good. And then if we run out of stuff to talk about, Skiz puts on hardcore rap. Tango loves it. That happened once. And it was such a vibe change. Like, we got done talking, we all kind of got tired, and it was like, you know what, we were coming back, you know, so we were coming back from whatever trip it was, and so we were all a little we were kind of spent, you know, kind of over it. And so Skiz popped on some music, and it was like hardcore gangster rap. We started acting like, you guys ever seen Office Space? When the nerdy guy's stuck in traffic and he's like rapping in his car. Yeah, that's what it turned into. It could have been that scene basically verbatim. Exactly. See, exactly. You knew what I was talking about before I even said it. Yeah. That's what it was like. Pretty funny. But yeah, we have a good time. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting the people that are able to make it. We got the meet and greet planned. I know not everybody got tickets or whatever because they do this crazy lottery system, which I suppose is probably the way they need to do it so that there's not this like mad rush. I don't know, actually. I don't know, because like most concerts and stuff, it's still first come, first serve type of thing. Like if you want to get good tickets to a concert, you got to get on the second the tickets are released and go crazy getting them and stuff like that. And the meet and greets, they did this like lottery system to where like, oh, if you enter the lottery within the next couple days, you might get lucky and get a ticket. I'm not sure that's the way to go, honestly. I don't know. But I guess I get it. Like people are in different time zones and stuff. You want to give everybody a chance. Like what if you release something while people are sleeping? You know? It's not really fair. Although they could, you know, be extra crazy and stay up late or something. It's to stop the scalpers. Yeah, that makes sense too. Scalpers for a meet and greet though? It's not like these tickets, you've already bought the tickets to TwitchCon. You don't have to spend more, right, to go to the meet and greet. So there's no scalpers involved in this case. So I don't know if that makes sense. Too old to stay up late. Me too. Me too. Oh my gosh. They're like all the hermits and people, friends and stuff that are going. They're like, hey, there's this party and this party and this party, and I'm like, I'm too old to go to parties, guys. I don't want to go to parties. Can we just sit in the lobby of the hotel and talk? I don't know. Go to a restaurant. I'm not. You're not gonna see me in any of these parties with the DJ and the and the lights and the smoke and the. Yeah, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna be doing that. So I say. We'll see what Green wants to do. Bedtime at 8. Yeah. Important business in the morning. Gotta get sleep. Gotta get that sleep. I know. I usually go to sleep. I'm one of those. I'm one of those early risers. Early to bed, early to rise people. I think I'm gonna clear this out. Are we running out of glass bottles? Let me just double check here. Ooh, yeah, that's bad. Okay. All right, I need to get some more glass bottles for this. I'm thinking I'll clear this out though, and make them all into honey blocks. Let's go. Oh, see, it's not working here either. What the heck? I can't shift. Hold on, I'm gonna right shift. Yeah. Wicked. All right. Yeah, I usually go to bed at like 9:30 at night. Yep. I just can't anymore. I like sleep. I didn't like sleep a couple years ago. I did not like sleep. But ever since I started, like, you know, I got my sleep under control with my sleep apnea and stuff. I love sleep now. Love it. I get myself 8 hours now, almost every night. Unless I'm stressing about something. Then all of a sudden I wake up at 3 in the morning and I'm like, can't go back to sleep. I had a mini panic attack today because that happened. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and I was like, no. Today of all days, I do not want to be sleep deprived. And I started kind of like having a little mini panic attack that it was going to be one of those days. And I just like had to get myself to just calm down. And I calmed down and I fell back asleep. And then my alarm went off and I was like, nope, not getting up. I slept in today. I just knew I needed a little extra sleep to get ready for what's to come. Especially if I'm getting drugged to parties. I see, that's the thing. You go to these parties. I don't understand parties, okay? I don't understand parties. You go to these parties with your friends that you never get to see. You all join up for events like this. You fly from all over the world and all that cool stuff. You're excited to see your friends, and then you go to a party. together. Let's go to a party. And you go and you walk in the door, and the music's blasting, and the lights are flashing, and all that stuff. And you can't talk to your friends. What'd you say? You want to go get a drink? No. Oh, you think I stink? Oh. What's the point? Yeah. Yeah, bars. Go to bars. Hang out at bars. I don't drink anymore, but I don't mind going to a bar and getting a non-alcoholic, a mocktail or a non-alcoholic drink and doing it that way. I don't mind that at all. That's good. I like sitting around conversation, Am I gonna do the dragon fight on stream? I don't know, actually. I really don't know the answer to that. I guess we probably could. We probably could do the dragon fight on stream. I could double dip that, as they say. You know what I mean? I'll record it and stream it at the same time. I haven't checked to see if my wife is mad at me about not warning her about the pest control. She probably will be, but hopefully she understands I've had a lot on my mind. Do I want my first death streamed? Sure. Why not? You guys deserve it, right? You guys deserve to be here for it after all this. You earned it. I'm so glad to finally clean up some of this junk. I know I'm just taking it from here and putting it down there, but basically it's like I'm just consolidating it into one area so that we can get our hands around it, figured it out. Slow ride, welcome. Glad you can make it. If we just get it close, I'm putting in the top chest just so it's out of the way, and that way we can still organize all the bottom chests here. If you're wondering what my method to my madness was. It's mostly madness, very little method, to be honest. But it's what we're doing. What is that bow? Not good. Yeah, I really need to fix item scroller. Today of all days. I really need to fix it. We might take a minute. We might take a minute to fix item scroller. I don't know what's in each chest. I won't right now. We're bringing it down so it's all in one place, and then we can go through and separate it really quickly once we have the chest kind of laid out and organized. I did get a lot of people. I got a lot of comments already. My video just came out, and I got a lot of comments. People are disappointed that I did not give the copper golem a chance. I spawned it. It put my stuff in the wrong chest, and I said, nah. And people are like, I wish you would give things more chance or learn to use them properly, all the new stuff. And I get it. I still don't use bundles a lot and stuff, and I know they could be useful. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go with copper golems for storage. So I wasn't really planning on giving them a fair shot to begin with. I don't see a storage as big as mine ran by 100 copper golems being a good thing. I don't think that's going to be a good thing for my world. Not a world that I want to keep forever. That feels to me like I'm just going to kill my world, basically, with the tanking of the frames. The tanking of the frames. Oh, that sounds like a great episode title. The tanking of the frames. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'll take that suggestion. I'll put in all the copper golems that it would take to actually organize, every item in the game and stuff. And then my game won't run at all, and I'll call my video the tanking of the frames. Perfect. Love it. I actually think I have a better plan anyway than using the copper golems. Which, do we want to talk about today? I guess we might need to get into it a little bit. We'll see. Just let them oxidize, use them for decorations. Yeah, why not? Can you move them once they're oxidized? I don't know enough about them. Can you move the copper golems once they're oxidized? Man, I had a lot of junk. Holy cow. Okay. How do you, with pistons and stuff, they would actually be an object, right? That you need to push around. I need to just take this down. I don't know what I'm doing. I need more scaffolding. What did I do with all of it? Oh, you pick him up with a pickaxe. All right. How come this guy's not oxidizing? The chest oxidized pretty quick. How come that guy's not? What's wrong with him? Is he broken? Did I break him? You made the stream. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, Skylandra. Sorry about the bad day, but yeah, hopefully it gets better for you. Hang out, chill out, relax. We're just hanging. We're just hanging, cleaning up some storage and stuff. Scrape him with an axe to be sure. Oh, is he waxed? Yeah, no, he's not waxed. Wax your back to Skyblock. Everyone said that. You guys excited? Friday? Do you know what's happening Friday other than the panel? Do you guys know? Did you see my community post and tweet? Or tweet, either one. It's coming back. It's coming back. Naked and scared. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's coming back. All right. All right. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, guys. How do you think we're going to do? Can we get the bets going? Can we get an over under? You know, I don't know how betting works. Anytime I see like the betting stuff on TV where it's like, I don't know, what are the betting platforms? I don't even know. But it's like minus, it'll say the name of a team and it'll be like minus 4.5. I'm like, I don't know what that means. But what do you guys think? What are our chances? What are our chances of actually succeeding? I'm not going to tell you what the challenge is, obviously. Can't spoil that. But I will tell you, like, the rules for the most part are the same as before. So, like, no regen, no hearts regenning, and no crafting anything that can, you know what I mean? You know how easy it would be to make one of the stews or whatever that regen your hearts, the oxide daisy and blah, blah, blah. Like, it'd be so easy to make stuff to regen. We're not allowed to do that, right? So once we lose hearts, they're pretty much gone unless we find golden apples or something. Minus 4.5 means that they have to win by more than 4 for you to win that bet. Okay, so if they're like, the Indianapolis Colts, minus 4.5. They need to win. So if you're going to bet on the Colts, they have to win by 4.5 or more in order to actually win the bet. Interesting. Okay. Wait, is it always minus? Is it always minus? Or is sometimes it's positive? And then what would that mean? They're allowed to lose by 4.5 and you still win the bet? Oh. Need Skiz to do the what a deal? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, in a previous season of Naked and Scared, we were not allowed to trade with villagers. Which we added that rule in because trading was boring. Trading with villagers in a Minecraft challenge where you have a time against you, 21 days, it does not make good content. And so we decided no villager trading. That was a different season, though. I'm not going to say anymore. I keep giving spoilers. You guys are like, oh, so you brought the boring back. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. New season of Naked and Scared. Now with extra boring. Ding. Extra boring. You'll see. Unless it's for an achievement. It'd be a pain getting to the top of the world. Oh my gosh. All the achievements. There is that really cool achievement mod or data pack. Probably data pack, I guess. Where it adds like new achievements to the game that are super cool. I forget the name of it. Something like that would be a lot of fun. Just to pick. Maybe like, oh, maybe do a randomizer. And have it pick like a couple random achievements from that special list. And then you have to do all those in order to win the challenge. Something like that could be kind of cool. Wondering how many Skiz screams? I saw some people that are like, should we do like a bingo card on you know how many Skiz screams are gonna peak his microphone or something like that? I have wandering traders like everywhere. What's happening? Good job, Llamas. You got him. Didn't I have a wandering trader in the back and now I have one in the front? Or was this the same one from before? I think it's the same one. Get in the boat. There's some great moments from Nick and Scared. I think, I mean, to be honest, we've recorded them already. Obviously, it's coming out Friday. We've recorded a few episodes. That's all I'm going to say. We didn't die day one. Otherwise, we would have just pretended that series never happened. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Welcome back to Naked and Scared season 27. We die within 20 minutes. That would be that would be so sad. How many times has that happened? I don't know if there's ever been a time where we died so early that we just reset right then, but we did have a season that we streamed that we died pretty early and we literally just kicked off the next season. Like, we just accepted it, that it was going to be a short season because we died. And then we kicked off the next season, like, straight away. I think I want to put some glowstone. The chests will still open with glowstone above them, right? I think I want to put some glowstone above the chest so that they open. I don't want to see it necessarily. Maybe just through little cracks. 11.5. Yeah, so we named it like a half season because we knew it was so short that we didn't want people to get excited about a season where we just die straight away. So we named it 11 and a half and just went forward with that. See, I'm using bundles, guys. I'm using bundles. We should go get a mace or something cool. All right, gotta focus. I'm just trying to get out of doing the work. And we need to go take care of some things. Our golems. Yeah. Let's go take care of some stuff. We got everything moved in from out here. I need to finish this little walkway. I need to come back to the front of the base. I've been working way too hard on the back of the base. The industrial part. It's just because that's what I get drawn to, because, you know, I like my farms. But I need to avoid that. All right, let's go up and check on our golems. How about season 11 and the trident throwing drowns? That was insane. Bingo card. How many times will Skiz ask me how long that's been in the game? Skiz asks Impulse at least 5 times. How long has that been in the game? That should be one of the spots on a bingo card. Right? I always make fun of him and laugh at him for it. For not, like, being up to date on the Minecraft stuffs. But at the same time, I kind of feel bad because I give him such a hard time about it. Oh. That bingo card's like that's like the middle spot. That's your free spot, yeah. All right. We got a lot of golems spawning outside of here, and it's... Uh-oh. He can't make it to me, right? I was going to say, we might have our first death coming. I've actually been thinking about moving this iron farm, to be honest. It wouldn't be that hard. Dealing with the villagers would be, I guess. But look, see how it's not spawning golems right now? There's some within the vicinity. I got to find them. Skizisms. Just have all the skizisms. What's up, buddy? Imagine if they all ganged up on me. Oh, like piglins. Yeah, right now. If there was some just like chilling out here and they were like, I saw what you did to my buddy. And they come over and attack me right now. Yeah, that'd be a nightmare. Do I have free cam? Oh, I do. I'm just going to use free cam real quick. Something's wrong. Where is golems? Maybe we just need to wait for night now. I don't see any other golems roaming around. I'm going to go down in this cave real quick with my free cam. There is like a cave here. A lot of golems, yeah, they end up in here. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go grab some lava. Fine. Let's go grab lava. Oh, yeah. Ad time. Sorry. I didn't set up the stuff yet. Let's go put this down, grab some lava, get rid of those golems. And then we need to figure out where they're spawning. Found them. Little Nightmares 3. We're going to finish it today, hopefully. I say, well, we're going to finish it. I don't know if we're going to actually finish it, but that's the plan. Oops. We've been enjoying it. I never played Little Nightmares 1 or 2, so I'm not, like, I don't know what to compare it to, necessarily. I couldn't tell you, like, oh, is it better than the other ones? I can't. Oh, my gosh. Right shift. Okay. He likes walking on that chain for some reason. You guys got music today? This song's a banger. I don't think I have lava. Dang. Iron Golem Mosh Pit. I know, just random diamonds in there. Yeah, you got. All right, good. Welcome back from the ads, guys. We found a bunch of iron golems while you were gone that we need to go kill. And I need some lava to do that. So yeah, trip to the nether. Let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. Let's go to the nether. Unless it's in a random chest here. I don't think so. It would fill a bundle if I put it in a bundle. Oh, I do have powdered snow. That's nice. I need to try something real quick. Can we go test something real quick? First, I got to get some emeralds. I have lava in front of the house. Where? Oh, I'm not taking that. Oh, yeah, I can borrow that, I suppose. It's like, I'm not taking my own lava for my decorations. What are you thinking? But I can put it right back, I suppose. We're not losing it. All right. Gimme. Need all those. Uh-oh. People are going to be upset here in a second. Anyone know if I'm going to be participating in Kinetic Games Peeps with the other peeps at TwitchCon? I'm not involved in anything going on at their booth, but I was going to stop by their booth and say hi to them, you know, if I can. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to make my way to the floor at TwitchCon because I'm like involved in other stuff and I feel like I'm always being escorted from one place to another. We'll see. I need to make my way out and say hi to the peeps, the Kinetic Game peeps at the Phasmo booth and all that. And I want to go to the Elgato booth and talk to those peeps. Elgato, even though I'm not like officially partnered or anything with Elgato, like they've been good to me. They've been good to me. They've from time to time will be like, hey, we sent you a little something, just our way of saying thanks for being a supporter of all of our stuff, which is cool. Always appreciative. Gamers Outreach, of course, I'll be stopping by that booth. In fact, I'll probably be. It's somewhat. I was gonna say chilly, but not. Nights could get a little chilly, I suppose. And I have a Gamers Outreach hoodie. It's like I just wore it the other day for the first time, and it's super comfy. So I might be wearing my Gamers Outreach hoodie. We'll see. The other thing I was thinking is, so I got to start thinking about stuff to pack for TwitchCon. And, you know, because I've had my health journey lately, this is a weird thing to talk about, but because I've had my health journey lately, I have a lot of clothes that don't fit me anymore. And so most of my newer stuff now fits me. But a lot of my newer stuff is stuff like my own Metro Mayhem merch that I bought, you know, like when I was coming out with the Metro Mayhem merch, I bought some to see what I liked, you know, if it was good quality and all that kind of stuff. You know, wanted to make sure the product was good before I started trying to sell it to people. And so I have most of my clothes that fit me now are like my own merch. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, is it weird to wear your own merch to stuff like this? I kind of feel like it's a bit weird. I don't know why. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. Stay back. Thank you. All right. They can't get out, right? I mean, they shouldn't get mad anyway. Whoa, loud. Anything else gonna get me? Not if the merch is fire. It's not weird. Free advertisement. It kind of feels like that. Like, I don't know. It just feels a little like, I don't know. Like I'm trying to sell my merch instead of just wearing. Oh, I wore my Flawless Human Being shirt the other day. Kuka brought that up too. I wore that the other day. And actually, that shirt, oh my gosh, that Flawless Human Being shirt was a misprint. So I designed that merch and then I had one sent to me and like the I logo that I have in I'm a Flawless Human Being was like separated from the M a little bit. And so like I had it redone. And so I have like a misprint piece of merch. And I wore that out in public the other day. It was great. Oop. Who better to wear the merch than me? Okay, I don't know. I might wear the Metro Mayhem merch one of the days. We'll see. We'll see. I typically just go with like standard, like polo shirt type, you know, kind of business casual dress. That is so many golems. Is that all of them? No. What stream would qualify you for Copper Cave? I don't know. I think if you just watch this one, I'm playing Minecraft and I got drops enabled. I think you're good. I think you're good here. I'm not 100% sure though how that stuff works. Oh my gosh. Bro, why? That's why the golems end up in there. Okay. Look at me. I like want that iron that's down there, but I don't want it bad enough to go down there and get worked by zombies. All right. Get rid of them too. That's why the golems are there. We need to light that up or something. Jeez. That's why they end up down there. I feel like I'm getting creepered soon. It's nighttime and I don't have a bed. You guys are going to watch me die. And then I'm going to have to show everybody on a flashback replay how it happened. Does that go anywhere? No. Okay. Oh, good. He's wearing copper, which means basically nothing. Tried out some copper. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. All right, here we are. Tried out some copper armor, and it didn't help much. Oh, my gosh. That's what we get for coming in here tonight. All right. We're going to escape. We're going to get out of here. It's going to be fine. There's a creeper there, but it's going to be fine. Thought I heard a creeper. I'm not scared. See? Professional. All right, we got to sleep. Woo! See, this is what happens when you go so long without dying in a world. Now it's a thing. It became a thing, and that was like the last thing I wanted, was it to become a thing. And now it's a thing. Ugh. All right, so the lighting stuff behind me, guys, is it cool? Is it whatever? Like, I feel like it's not really doing a lot, is it? How do I make it green? I would think that would do it. I'm having a hard time making it green. Is it broke? You guys just like that it looks like dots. Oh, no. I forgot about these chests. I need to take these chests down as well for organizing stuff. We got to get this stuff out of here. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'll grab some stuff. I got to put that lava bucket back, too. Where's our golems at, guys? Why are they not spawning? I like it when it's not blinking. Is it blinking? Wait. There, now it's green. It just takes a huge amount of green on my screen in order for it to actually do it. It's pretty cool when it goes blue. The whole back wall lights up. That's nice. That's fun stuff. You guys know I like my tech. Oh, did I do that right? Yeah. Hey guys. Still no trade. I'm not leaving the door open. What am I doing? Do I live in a barn? What is at my back? You talking about the lights that we were just talking about? Yeah, it's a light curtain. Pretty cool. I like it. All right, more stuff to put away. What a mess. What a mess we've made. Next episode, we will be organized. Oh, yes. Will be organized. It makes me stand out from the background. That's good. That's good. I actually sit really close to that back wall, so it's kind of nice to have a little separation. Oh, wait. I had that powdered snow. I want to do something with that. Let's go. All right. If you guys didn't watch the episode today, this is going to be a little bit of an exclusive preview. I don't have dripstone yet. We need to do that. We need to find a dripstone cave. Why am I up here? Ah, Nuzzus Khan made it. Welcome. Yeah, I got the lights working. This is my first like real test. I haven't kept them on long enough to see if they're going to burn out again. So if they just turn off, let me know, because it means I broke another set. And if that happens, I think I'm just going to have to tell them, sorry, your product's not going to work for me. That would stink. I don't know why it would. I mean, they're meant to stay on. Are they meant to sync with the AI box, the sync box, whatever they call it, that uses the video signal and tries to replicate the color scheme from the video you're watching? Is it meant to be on that kind of a sync process for this long? Maybe not. Oh, I need to get up there. I need to get up there, and I don't have ladders. Okay, we gotta go make something real quick. Will ladders do, or should I just stack? How was TwitchCon? Haven't been yet. I leave tomorrow. TwitchCon is this weekend. I leave tomorrow. Yeah, over the next couple days, you guys might have not too many streams to watch, because everyone's gonna be traveling. I think it's already happening, right? There's already a lot of people traveling. I know I've seen a few of the creators I watch say that they're already making their way over to TwitchCon. Got there early so that they could get rid of the jet lag and stuff. Pearl's probably getting on a plane right now, honestly. She's probably literally boarding a plane as we speak. I'm driving this year. It wasn't technically my turn to drive, but I have an SUV that would fit us all. So, yeah, there's no Pearl stream because she was leaving. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I've had an issue with this moss farm. What's been happening is, because these droppers here, they shoot out the bone meal. There's a dropper right there, and there's a dropper right there, and they shoot out the bone meal. And there's gaps down here for the wires. And sometimes bone meal sits there, and then obviously you get like a whole stack clumped up. So I'm losing bone meal because of that. So I was gonna put a cobweb in there. That should make the items go centered. But I think powdered snow works as well, if I'm not mistaken. So let's put in the powdered snow. Thank you. And it has to be right there. Hopefully that won't break anything, right? So if I put the powdered snow right there, let's turn it on and see if that centers it. It's gonna be loud. I'll turn down the game sounds for everybody. It's gonna be loud. Let me. That's why I needed scaffolding. I am not mistaken. Okay, good. Powdered snow's better anyway. Yeah, because then it won't slow down the islands. The islands? Items. Sorry. I got a text. Okay. I think my pest control guy, I don't think anyone answered the door. And I think he just serviced the yard because nobody answered the door. So he just texted me to let me know he was done. That was a long time. Wait, did he spray my yard for an hour? Wow. feel like he took his sweet time. All right, here we go. Turning this down. I'll just free cam. That'll be better. Okay, so the question is, now with the powdered snow, is everything falling? Oh man, free cam's so hard. Is everything falling? Hold on, let me fix free cam real quick. We can do movement, flight speed. I think I go like 50, 60 something maybe. Whatever, good enough. So the question is it coming all? Yeah. It's more centered. It's not perfect though. Hold on. It's not like dead center. The question is anything going to get hung up on this block right here? And I thought there was another block that was open too. Hold on, let me see. There's that one there. And then, and then right there, that torch. Yeah. All right, so we just need to make sure nothing gets hung up on that real quick. I don't think anything's still getting caught up, so I think we're good. It looks to me like everything's centered enough that it's not catching edges of blocks, which is super nice. Dead center is if it's shooting from above. Okay. How am I picking it up? Oh. Through here. Through here. I'm standing underneath the... I'm standing underneath the collection. Like, I didn't know free cam could pick up items. How does it work? Oh, it's a very interesting moss farm. This is one of the most interesting moss farms I've ever seen. I didn't design this one, but it's kind of wild how this works. So there is some cobble in here, which I don't think I have any timings wrong. I think it's just because I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just don't think it's like perfect, you know, but it's only a couple pieces of cobble. So what's happening is they're using honey blocks and slime blocks to basically push up an entire platform that's being made. And that's breaking the moss when that happens. And that moss is falling down below into a bunch of hoppers that work their way into composters. I've never seen anybody do that, like raise the floor that's being created. And then so obviously once the moss breaks, then the water flows. The water flows, the lava falls on top of it, creates the smooth stone. That's how that's working. So we're under the lava right here, flowing down onto the blocks that are being made by that water. It happens really quick. And it's not even, see, I'm above the cobble, which obviously isn't going to turn. But if I come here, like we'll be in stone. You see a little flash of stone in our face. Bloop. Bloop. And then it gets immediately converted to moss and then pushed from underneath, which is weird. So there you go. That's what's happening. It's wild. Absolutely wild how this works. And it was a lot of slime, a little bit of honey, a lot of redstone. But it works. And it works, and I'm happy. So basically, if items somehow make it in that are not bone meal, those get kind of filtered out down into bone meal. So everything's getting turned into bone meal. I'm not saving any moss products at all, which I could. I could easily do that. In fact, it's a little bit of a messy farm. You'll see some items here and there that get like just sprayed out. See right there? There's a carpet just sitting there. I mean, don't love that. Like down here too. See? There's just like, there's a little bit of random mess from just the way this works. But it works. And it works really, really well. Like really, really well. I have more bone meal than I need for this farm now, so I can turn that off. It's collecting my pocket. So now I can use, the cool thing is I'm getting enough bone meal that I can actually use bone meal blocks if I want for building, because I have tons and tons of bone meal. It's great. So yeah, it's spraying the bits all over the place, which isn't great, but that's okay. The whole farm looks terrible. I got to decide how to make farms look good. Back here, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna care. I'm thinking about it still. Like if I want to actually like build something to make it look good, or do I not care how these farms look back here? Because there was a reason why I put them behind the mountain. It's because I knew they wouldn't look good. So I'm trying to decide how much effort, but this is a forever world. So it's kind of like if I ever feel like I want to do it and I'm up to it, then I'll do it then. So, okay. Next thing I want to do is I'm tired of this walk. I want to connect my farms to the storage room. So we're going to have to do a little cheaty. What time is it? In 10 minutes, I'm going to take a break and let my dog back out. Because she's stuck in here with me. She seems okay about it, though. But I want to have items go down into the storage room. So we got to do a little free cam action, see where we're at, okay? Oh. Okay. Let's see the angle. Do we still get that? 90 degrees. Yeah, we would hit right there. Actually, wouldn't mind hitting dead center there. So we could come straight down. See that dirt block? I'll come straight back from that. We could come in about here and then go straight across and meet our storage room. 90 degrees right there. Yeah, that'd be perfect. And then we need to go down to about 48. Okay, there we go. We got a plan. We got a plan. Problem for future impulse. Yeah. All right. Oh, I didn't see where I was coming from, but I guess that doesn't matter. Straight over from this block. And then I'll go about here and we'll dig down. You guys hearing game sounds okay? Thought it sounded a little bit low. 60? I was down further than I thought. 48, I said. No! I don't want to deal with water. Is this just a tiny little spot? Not really. Didn't want to deal with it though. That'll do. You just hear the minecarts? Then yeah. Then you hear game sounds. Yeah, the minecarts are running here. Oh man, why do they keep stopping? I don't know why that minecart stopped. And that one. Oh, that one's full. Yeah. Storage is full there. We gotta do something about that. I know. Rivers underground are like my nemesis. Oops, I went too far. Let's see. Let's cut over here and see what happens. Chunk border, maybe? Let me double check that again, yeah. Let me see if it's on a chunk border or something. Whoa, look at those go. That's pretty cool. Those are like perfect. F3. Not really a chunk border, right? This would be a chunk border right here. Oh, which makes sense. You see these are separated? You see those carts going together and then these three going together? And these are all in one chunk together? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why this guy stopped. That's so weird. Anyway, back to digging. Yeah, it is kind of satisfying seeing those nicely synced. Whoops. I forgot I was where I was supposed to be. Always with the gravel. Always with the gravel. That's why I use the automatic sugarcane farm setup for bamboo. Oh, like the same way I did the sugarcane. Oh, I don't have torches. All right, we'll get there. Wait. Haha. Wait. Okay, good. Hold on, I'm gonna make some torches real quick. On the fly. On the fly. Oh, man. Put the synchronized swimming minecarts on screen when you go on break. Oh, you would just watch them as a break screen? Yeah. I think I'll keep digging with my fortune. When you make farms with carts, you have to make sure they have the carts parked. Yeah. Whoa! Jeez, Cal? Cal, you did that. Holy smokes. Cal, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. You're amazing. And kicking off a hype train to boot. To boot, they say. Thank you, Cal. Thank you. I keep forgetting I have to look at the camera. Has it been weird, guys, with me not having chat on the prompter? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is this something we can get used to? Hasn't been that bad, right? It's less cool. No, I don't like taking steps backwards. Okay, fine, I'll get glasses. I look a bit dreamy when I'm looking up. Yeah, anytime. Okay, so now that I have you guys on the TV in front of me, anytime I need to like check to see if you guys can see what I'm seeing or if my mic is peaking or whatever, I have to look there, which is kind of weird because the camera's here. It's so funny because so many people said they liked the prompter, but then I also seen so many people saying how uncomfortable it makes them when I look straight at it. And we've had this conversation before, and I think the majority would prefer the prompter. I'll go back to the prompter once my eyesight is fixed. I'm gonna have a nice conversation with Tango in the car about eyesight. Am I going the right way? This seems so far. Okay. Wow, that was whinier than it needed to be, wasn't it? Sorry about that. I'm in a whiny mood. I don't know if I need glasses. I have to go get them checked. Alls I know is I've been getting headaches at the end of long days where I spend doing this, staring at a screen. And so I've been wondering if that's the problem. Also, I started doing that thing that old people do where like I got my phone, you know, and I'm like, ah, nope, ah, yeah. That's been happening. It's not cool, man, but whatever. It is what it is. All right. I know I need old people glasses. Stop it. I've always been the one in my family to have good eyes, so like I'm mad. I'm mad about this. I was always the one everyone was jealous of that had the great eyes. I could have been a pilot and all that stuff, you know? And now this hits me and I'm like, I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not that guy anymore. Turn on a blue light filter. I have blue light glasses. I could try those and see if that's it, but I honestly think I probably need reading glasses or something. Ooh, ominous cave sound from nearby. Ominous cave sound. How do you think we should get back and forth from our farms? This could be really cool, actually. I'm kind of excited about this now. Hold on. What if Minecraft had drones? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone miss Tango's What If series? Huh? I was thinking, what if we had an item collection system go through here, basically. So our path that we're walking on, we can actually see items flowing from the farms. Ooh, that could be a thing. Guys, I've been getting really nostalgic lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because season 10 ended, and whenever a season ends, I get a little retrospective. And I've just been thinking about like old times a lot lately. Also, my YouTube channel turned like 13 years old. Yeah. My YouTube channel turned 13. Like, it's been 13 years since my first video. Which is crazy. And so all that's been getting me kind of thinking and kind of reminiscing a little bit. Yeah, 13. That's crazy. And so I've been thinking about all the fun times that have been had, you know? And it's like, and it's stuff that's, you know, in the past at this point. And it's gotten me down a little bit. Because I don't know. I mean, I just feel like so many things have changed, and I don't necessarily think all of them have been for the better. You know? Like, remember the crazy times on Mixer with Rule Our World and Sparks? I know a lot of people here are like, what are you talking about? Hello. Hi, guy. He's worried about me. He's so worried about me. It's okay. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I was thinking about that, and like a lot of stuff we talk about come from like old stuff. Hey, that's cheating, and you know what I mean? Like, derp. We had derp. We had so much fun stuff, and I know we're having fun stuff still, but I just been getting nostalgic. I just miss some of the old shenanigans and stuff, you know? So I just been thinking, like, how do we get there again? You know? How do we get those vibes back? How do we get the Among Us? Friday night Among Us. Amazing times. Those kind of things, like those vibes. How do we get those back? Because that was such a good time. And I'm sad. I'm sad that we don't get that time anymore. We don't do those things anymore. We do a lot of new great stuff, you know? But I just miss some of the old stuff. Yeah, just getting nostalgic is all. Things change, I suppose. People change. The type of content we make, you know, like, it's not as popular anymore. The old school let's play, I'm just gonna build in my world and talk through my process and not do all these like crazy progress update, hypercuts, time-lapse stuff. Like, it used to be, that used to be the way. It used to be the thing everybody liked. And now, you know, I don't know if it's the TikTok brains or what, but times feel like they changed a little bit. But I miss the old days. That's why I started this series, actually. This Redstone to Riches series is to pay homage to the old school Let's Plays. And I knew full well that when I started doing this series that this wasn't going to be embraced by the newer generation of YouTube watchers. This was going to be more of a nostalgic vibe, you know? And I'm okay with that because I needed that for me. I've talked about that a few times. What's the thing that Skiz says? Comparison's the thief of joy. Mumbo actually was the one that like introduced us to that originally, but yeah, it's something we keep in mind all the time. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparing yourself to yourself, though, I think is totally valid. Yeah, I try to keep the series more relaxed. I've been trying to think of like what's going to make it easier for me to produce videos as well, because it took me 2 months to make the video that came out today. And that was more of just I didn't have a lot of time with everything I had going on, I suppose. Ending season 10, going to Hawaii, all the other stuff. All the other stuff. The podcast. Lots of stuff going on. Metro Mayhem was a big chunk of my time, which I don't regret at all. Metro Mayhem. Apparently you can like do legit speedrunning for Metro Mayhem, like it's on speedrunning.com or something. I was seeing a Reddit post about that. That's insane. That's insane. I would have never thought that I would have created something that like people would be out trying to do speed runs in. Yeah, that's amazing. Very proud of that. And now my mind's kind of looking forward, right? I'm looking forward to season 11. I'm looking forward to coming up with the concepts and the ideas there. My brain's been a little bit consumed with that. And so it's been a little bit rough for me in this world to wrap my head around the current state of things and what we're doing. So The video came out today. It was a little bit. I mean, it was footage, literally footage from a month ago at least. That was at the start of the video. Like that was me from a month ago. Oh, is it ad time? Perfect, ad time. I'm gonna take an actual break and let the dog out. All right. So yeah, thanks. I know if some of you probably not getting an ad and you're like, this is my reward. I don't have to sit through an ad. Well, at least you get to watch my break screen. And I'll be back. I just gonna need to let Prim out real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay. See you guys in a second.
All right, Impulse, where
What was that? What the heck is that?
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
What? No! What the?
What's up, dude?
What the heck was that?
I fell in a hole and died.
Oh, look at the painting and say, where is the painting?
Magna.
Ah! Why? Why would you do that, chat? Why?
That sounded great.
Where is he?
Oh.
I got no congratulations. Where is it? I apologize. You crushed it twice, dude.
Wait, what do I have from?
Alright, putting down a book.
You want me to do it so bad. You guys are such a bad influence. The last time I did it, it went right to the heart, like on the second one. That was so rough.
What's
Here's the plan.
okay? I'm listening.
Green and I are going to go force a hunt. We're going to smudge it
Okay.
and run away. Try to get more info on the ghost. You guys might want to stay safe because I'm going to do it with the voodoo doll. Okay? Okay, bye. Here's the plan. Well, it's a plan. This is a plan.
I don't like this plan. I don't
Okay.
like this plan. Can
We've-
the plan involve me being in the van?
Oh, I thought you wanted to do this together. So the ghost comes up, right? We get
Uh-huh.
it to come this way. We
Yeah.
smudge as we run this way,
Uh-huh.
and then it
Yeah.
gets blinded, and then we go behind the car and hide.
Meow, 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 meow. Guys, you wanna get in here? Meow, 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 meow. Guys, why are you meowing? Meow, we wow, meow. We went into cat mode. Meow, meow. Cat mode.
That's it.
Throwing stuff. Something's happening. It's happening. Guys, gotta stay here. Is the door locked?
Oh no! Oh no! I died. Oh, I know the clips are from a while ago. Hi, welcome back, everybody. I feel bad now because the people that got ads came back to a break screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I thought I would be smart and like try to time the ads with an actual break. But I don't know if that worked out well. Anyway, yeah, some of those clips are pretty old. And looking at them, so you guys obviously know the health journey I've been on and you know, I get comments and I always enjoy getting the comments. I just suck at receiving compliments about, you know, transformation and stuff I went through. That all started for me a year ago. So it was literally after the last. Sorry, bud. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. You got my way. That's your fault. Yeah, it was after the last TwitchCon that I kind of was like, oh, I need to do something. I need to take care of myself a little bit better, you know? And so it's been a year now. That journey started for me a year ago. So there it is. Yeah, it's been a year. So you're seeing clips from a year ago, basically. I mean, obviously it didn't happen overnight, so there'll be some from in between, but. And now I'm good. I'm no longer like, I'm in maintenance mode, as they would say, basically. I'm happy where I'm at, which is great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was hard work, you know. I weighed every single thing I put in my mouth. Well, except for toothpaste. I didn't weigh the toothpaste. I could have said that differently. Anyway, Coral Fang. That's where we're going to transition. Coral Fang, thank you so much for the $4.20. Appreciate you. Got a DNR. Best of luck with everything. My goodness, I definitely will be. I will be. I got a DNR, so I'm not going to read more, but thank you. And good luck. Petrus, thank you for the $3.14. I find it interesting that when people say that long-form content isn't as popular as it used to be, because from what I've seen, just chatting streams and longer podcasts are bigger than ever. I think there's a huge audience for longer and slower content. I think you're right, Petrus. I absolutely think you're right. I think it might be, and maybe I'm wrong here. Oh, did you have a DNR as well, Sam? What the heck? Where is it? Ah, you're right, Sam. Sorry about that. I'll get back to that thought here in a second, guys. Sam, thank you so much. Oh, interesting. All right, good luck with that, Sam. You know what I mean? What do they say about eating an elephant one bite at a time or something? Something like that. I don't know why we're talking about eating elephants, but yeah, good luck, Sam. That's going to be an amazing project. I think it could potentially be a generational thing. Potentially. Let me see. Oh, we're not supposed to talk about ages and stuff. But I was just thinking, if younger people are typically the ones that want the more kind of quick dopamine hits, you know, the TikTok brain, TikTok approach, feels like that might be the case. I'm not 100% sure, though, that is actually the case. I'm going to move this. I'm digging. I think I want to do a waterway here. I might actually want to dig this more down. Yeah. Let's dig the whole thing down. And then let's get glowstone in the floor. Underneath. Wait. I don't know what I want to do yet. I want to do sidewalls have lights. But I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Let's dig it down one more. With the middle open. Right here, like this. Yeah. And then I think I'm going to need to put like ice under this, and then we'll have to nice blocks there. All right. We're getting there. Yeah, I don't know. I like longer form content better. Like, whenever I'm chilling at my computer and grinding away in Minecraft or working on something, you know, that I can watch somebody whilst I'm doing it. I'm on Twitch. I'm watching live streams. I'm not typically watching even like YouTube episodes anymore. I've kind of changed the way I consume content. Because I used to be the watch every single Minecraft video I possibly could kind of a person. And now I tend to go to Twitch first, see if any of my friends are streaming that I can just lurk and watch. Or, you know, or whoever, you know, maybe watch some InSim or Magster if I'm into watching Phasmo stuff. And I'll lurk away. And that's it. And I find myself like not watching as many Hermitcraft videos anymore. And I feel terrible about that because, you know, it's kind of like how most of us make our living. Obviously the Twitch streams, I mean, for me it's like half and half, basically 50-50. I kind of straddle both worlds. But yeah, just thinking about it, I'm like, oh man, like, how could I be upset that like views are dropping on YouTube when I myself as a viewer have changed my habit a little bit of this is mainly what I'm doing now, watching streams. I don't know. I guess I get it. So yeah, for me, but then I think for like maybe the more younger audience, more TikTok brained people, generation, if you want to call them that, they might like the more quick cut video style, you know, like the Mumbo Green style videos that are going to be more, you know, to the point, I guess. Not a lot of fluff. I could see that. Really dislike time lapses where loads of progress is made. You know, you're not the first person I've heard that from. And I had one of those in my video today. I had one of those in my video. And I actually was like, I kind of felt bad about that time lapse, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna be on camera the whole time I'm building. That took me 2 hours to build that moss farm. It shouldn't have taken me 2 hours. It should not have taken me 2 hours. I ran into some oopsies that I had to troubleshoot. But it took me 2 hours to build. It's not like I'm gonna record the entire 2 hours of me building that moss farm and talking the whole time, you know? Like, I wouldn't be able to think about what I was doing and talk anyway. So I did a time lapse, and then I got done with the time lapse. I'm like, this isn't the style that I was like going for with this series. This is more of a, here's the old YouTuber voice, Hermitcraft style that I had got into the last couple years. So it felt a little bit off for me, honestly, putting that time lapse in. YouTube's also reporting that they're seeing a lot more people watching on TVs now, using the YouTube app and watching YouTube on TVs. And so longer form content in the YouTube space is actually doing well on TVs because of that. That's pretty cool. If I'm not watching streams, you're watching VODs of streams? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's very interesting because honestly, a majority of, okay, so it's so weird. If I'm gonna like peel back the curtain and be honest with you guys, which I do a lot, you guys know me, I typically do this, and part of my brain right now is saying, don't do this, don't talk about this. Making a Hermitcraft YouTube video that's gonna be 30 minutes on average that you guys can watch takes about 20 hours of time. At least 10 hours of gameplay to make something worth putting in a video, at least to make something good. And then depending on, you know, what editing stuff or whatever, I mean, it's usually at least, you know, it's usually about 5 hours of editing. So I typically do about 15 hours of gameplay, 5 hours of editing. So my average Hermitcraft episode is 20 hours of work. So if I just did that, I could pump out 2 Hermitcraft episodes a week, which I used to do because that's all I really did was make the videos. Streaming is live. So you watch me for 3 hours, you got 3 hours of content. Also, I take the VOD and I put it on my second channel and people watch the VOD. And so it's there forever. They can watch it whenever they want. The VOD gets... And so that 3 hours of content took me 3 hours, as opposed to 30 minutes of content taking 20 hours. So there is from a work efficiency standpoint, streaming technically is better, but it doesn't exactly work that way in the content creation world. Because that would just, then you know, you think, oh, well, just stream then. Just stream. Why make YouTube videos? Because it doesn't work that way. It's like we kind of need to do both. We need to kind of give multiple flavors to people because there are people that like different styles of content, like we just talked about. And also, just being a streamer, I don't think would be sustainable. I don't think. Like if I stopped making YouTube videos altogether, I think what would happen, and I know you guys, I'm not saying you guys would go away, but I think what would happen is we would dwindle slowly but surely. My popularity, if you will, would dwindle over time. Kind of need YouTube to bring in new audiences because streaming doesn't really attract new people. I'm guessing most of you are here because you found me on YouTube in one way or another. There might be some of you here that like have just browsed around Twitch and landed here, which is great. Welcome. Hit the follow button, please. Love to have you. Love to have you forever. But I got a feeling for the most part, most people probably come from YouTube over to Twitch, find out they love this kind of content, the more personal content. You guys get all of me the actual me, not the on camera me, the YouTube voice me. And we can talk. We can have real conversations, and you guys can be let in on what my actual thoughts are on what I'm doing in the game and life and everything. It's more of a personal experience, and I think, I don't know, maybe with the way the world is going and stuff like that, that's what maybe humanity is looking for. You know, maybe humanity needs more personalization, more people being themselves and real and stuff, you know? More authentic, if you will. Maybe. All right, I'm just thinking about this tunnel, guys. I'm just trying to decide how I want to do this. I'm going to put ice here. Fancy block here. Put ice here, then water goes here. Oh my gosh, we have to dig even lower, don't we? Hold on. No, we'll be okay. All right, let's get some ice. All right. Sorry, decisions being made while I'm trying to like talk about real stuff. Anyway, so I don't know, guys. Like, I also go back and forth as a content creator between what I enjoy more. Sometimes I don't have the energy to stream. I know that sounds weird, but it is easier to make videos in an energy perspective, because what you can do when you make videos is you can just be in your own world. You can be by yourself, completely quiet, right? Like, think about our social batteries and how social batteries work. Consider what it takes from a social battery perspective to stream for today. I'm going to stream for 6 hours. Think about my social battery, right? I'm talking to you guys, carrying on a conversation. If you were out in the real world and you were in a group of people, but you were the center of attention and you felt like you had to talk nonstop for 6 hours, just think about what that does from an energy perspective, right? Absolutely love hanging out with you guys. Don't get me wrong. Okay. It's just, I'm trying to explain how it works. So it's draining. It's very mentally draining. Social battery, all that kind of stuff comes into play. But recording, you can just be in your own world, right? You can just, you don't have to talk if you don't want to. You can just record clips of you building, time lapse it or whatever. You can muster up the energy to come in for, you know, a 30-second clip, say the things you want to say, and then you're off camera again. So you can really reserve whatever energy you have, whether it's low energy or what. You can kind of reserve it when you're recording. With streaming, you can't. So there's definitely a trade-off there. Like I was talking about, you know, recording videos is 20 hours to make a 30-minute video. Well, there's more to it, right? There's a lot more at play there. Streaming can be difficult when you're talking energy levels and stuff. Also, like, making sure I don't show up and just flounder for 3 hours straight. You know, that takes like some foresight. I can't just show up. You know, I had to think about what I wanted to do today. I'm not the best at this, so don't get me wrong. There's a lot of streams that I show up and I'm like the last Redstone to Riches stream, I was a little embarrassed. Oops, where did I get this from? There it is. Sorry. The last Redstone to Riches stream, I didn't remember what we were doing in the world, and so we floundered like big time, and I felt bad about that. Today I kind of had an idea that I wanted to do these things that we're doing right now. I wanted to also work on stuff that I could talk to you guys, because I figured this is the last time I'm going to be able to really, really talk to you guys before I go to TwitchCon. So, because the afternoon stream I'll be with Skiz and we'll be focused on the game. So I wanted to have some real conversation with you guys before we go. Nasha, thanks so much for the 45 months. You found the Hermits back in Hermitcraft Season 6. Followed us over there. Switched from cable to only streaming content. And needed something to fill the quiet. So then that's how you got out onto the Twitch long-form content. I subbed and have been a staple in the house. The kids dance to the intro and invested in the content. Thanks for AD. Thank you so much. Nasha, I hope I got your name right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Say hi to the kids for me. That's amazing. I love it when families hang out and consume content together. That's why I've really tried to do a good job of making sure I've stayed family friendly. I know that there's less and less options for family friendly content creators these days. And it does actually mean a lot to me to be able to produce something that I know families can enjoy together, because that's how this journey started for me. It was a family thing. I was playing Minecraft with my son, who's now 21. Yeah, he's 21. He was like 8 when we started. Oh, I know, Evil. I know. What block should we go with, guys? Here, you guys help me. Guys, help me. I need your help. Okay, I'm having decision paralysis. Help me out, chat. Blue Cheetah is my son, yes, and we started playing Minecraft together 13 years ago in our Let's Play Futurecraft, which honestly, when I was thinking about doing a Forever World, I thought about bringing Futurecraft back and then like just starting from there where we left off on Futurecraft. I thought about it. I almost did it. I was this close. And then I was like, there's so many things that would need redone and fixed and stuff. And I kind of like the idea of a new world better. But yeah, so this started off being a family ordeal. Anyway, while I'm finishing this story, so we're going to have a waterway here, right? Water's going to be going here. We're going to need to be walking on top. And I was right. I need to lower this one more block. Because I want to put a decorative block on the sides of the waterways and then glass on top. So that would put us up to this level, which is too high. Anyway, while I'm tearing this out because we've made mistakes, what block would look good? We use Blackstone here. And I don't know if I want to just use Blackstone again or not, but I'll let you guys think about it. Think about it. Let me know what you think. Anyway, so I don't even remember how we got onto that subject about being so old. Mangrove stairs? Oh, okay. Kind of shift the color palette so we get more of like the red with black trim instead of black with red trim, maybe. That could be a thing. Anybody remember why I started talking about my 21-year-old son? Oh, family-friendly comment, right? Yes. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, so going back to talking about the difference in YouTube versus streaming, I tend to go through phases of liking one more than the other. So like for a couple months, I will be all about streaming. That's all I want to do. I don't want to edit videos. I don't want to record clips. I don't want to put on the YouTuber voice. I don't want to worry about, you know, insane progress stuff, all the YouTube format things. I just want to hang out with you guys and play this game I like and have conversations and whatever. And then just post them and hopefully people will enjoy them and watch them and stuff, because, you know, obviously that's gonna help me pay the bills and stuff and continue doing this full time. And then I'll like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I go too hard and I burn out or something, or I just, my social battery starts to run a little low and I have a hard time recharging it. And then I'll get into a space where for a couple months, I kind of want to retreat on the live streams and kind of have my me time, if you will, to where I'm not talking to people all the time. And it's just, the only time I'm really talking is just when I'm recording clips and stuff like that. Or maybe if there's hanging out with hermits on the server. Just because, you know, social battery's running low, or maybe, I mean, there was a lot of pressure, right? There's a lot of pressure to be talking and make sure the words that are coming out of my mouth are not gonna cause problems. You know, if I say something stupid, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I kind of go back and forth. At least I used to. I've been stuck in the streamer preference for like a year now. I haven't swayed back to having the love for video creation that I used to in a while. I've if given the opportunity to stream or sit and record, 20 hours to make a 30-minute video, I choose streaming every time now. Like, I just never even a thought. Like hanging out with you guys too much. I would miss you way too much. Yeah. I just find that interesting because I was going back and forth like crazy. I like literally every couple months I would go back and forth, and now it's been I don't know, I say a year, could be just 6 months or so, but I've been just all about streaming. And I know it's not great. It's not a good way for me to build my brand. And, you guys definitely help keep me afloat for sure, to where it's not like you have to worry about me, quitting being a content creator anytime in the very near future. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens when season 11 starts. I'll probably have another shift. I'll probably have another shift where I'm really enjoying making videos. Evil, thanks for the can you dig it. You may be old, but I will always be older. I guess that's how time works, Evil. Yeah. I'm never gonna catch up, am I? Anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, I know, man. I know. We've been reminiscing. Please don't quit. That would be hard. I don't. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself, guys. I don't know what I would do with myself. This is the scariest thing, honestly, about being a content creator. I've been doing this for, I've only been doing this full time for a couple years now. How long's it been, guys? When did I go full time? Has it been 3 years almost? I could go back to writing modules in service now. I don't know about that. Anyway, I've been out of the game. I was a software developer / program manager / project manager / product owner / all the slashes. That's how Intel, which is where I worked, made the most of me. They had me do like multiple roles, which is not great, but they did. And I don't think I could go back to that. One, I've been out of the game so long, I don't even think I would be good at it. And two, I don't know if my soul could handle it. So then the question becomes like, okay, let's say that, content creation time is over. It's over. I don't, let's hypothetically just say, okay, we got to the point to where, it doesn't pay the bills anymore. I can't pay the bills doing this thing I love. I know, sad to think about, but this is something you think about as a content creator, 15 minutes of fame is a real thing. And we've been lucky enough to have 13 years. So, if it was 15 years of fame, even then I'd be sweating right now. So, then you think like, what would I do next? If this went away, and that's where I'm stuck. That's the kind of stuff that wakes me up at 3 a.m. Just not knowing what I would do next. I'm sure I would find something. I'm not like stressed that I couldn't like find a job or whatever. It's am I gonna ever find a job that I love as much as this one? And that's where it starts to mess with you a little bit. Mangrove. I need to get mangrove. You guys said mangrove. I like that idea, actually. Let's do it. Let's go harvest some mangrove. I know I have a tree thing, but it's not set up to do mangrove, unfortunately. I'll go get some mangrove. Underwater basket weaving. Perfect idea. Yeah. I think I really like the creator space. I think content creators, I've been lucky. I've been really, really fortunate to be in a realm where the content creators that I'm around are great people. And I know that's not the norm. I know that's not the norm. We hear, and a lot of it's, stuff, we hear about, and you know, as cancel culture and stuff is happening. But I am surrounded by people that are great, and no matter what happens next, I want to be around those type of people, like pretty much for the rest of my life. And so I feel like, if I wasn't creating content, I would want to be doing something to help content creators. And I don't know what that would be. I don't know if it would be some sort of like talent manager, or maybe I would just be a video editor for, you know, a social media marketing manager. I don't know. I have no idea what that means. I just know that I think if I was to stop making my own content, I would want to support others that are starting their journey making content. And I feel like my last 13 years of experience should be something that would be helpful, you know, that people could use my knowledge, I guess, expertise, if you will. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever want to stop creating content myself, though, to be honest. I enjoy it too much. I enjoy it way too much. Maybe not way too much. There's no such thing. How do you get Copper Cape? Apparently you just watch the stream for a couple minutes. 5 minutes, and you should unlock it. I don't know. Let me see if I've unlocked my own cape. Notifications. Congratulations, I earned a copy of Little Nightmares 3. What? I bought Little Nightmares 3. How did I earn Little Nightmares 3? That's not it. What else, Twitch? Copper Cape code! I got mine 2 hours ago. From watching my own stream. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! All right. Yeah. That applause is just about 5 seconds too long. Yeah, GG, I unlocked a cape. So it is possible, because I'm the only one I'm watching right now. I'm only watching me. Mangrove's the worst to harvest, and I picked like the biggest tree. And there's going to be leftover stuff in here that's going to drive me nuts. Maybe once I get my elytra, I'll come back through and fly and fix it. Probably not. We'll see. At 90, still doing Redstone to riches. Could you imagine this world when I'm 90 years old? I mean, why not? Why not? You know, I was scrolling TikTok the other day, and there was an elderly lady streaming Minecraft on TikTok, and she was doing quite well. And I don't know, I'm not very familiar with view counts on TikTok and what's good and stuff, but in my book, she was doing well. And I'm like, good for her. That's amazing. Like, so you're saying there's a chance that I could, you know what I mean? That I could continue on into my golden years, if you will. I would do it. I don't know. I think I would do it. I don't see myself growing tired of being a content creator. Now, would it still be Minecraft in a decade from now? I don't know. If you had asked me that a decade ago, I probably would have been like, no way. There's no way. You know, if you asked me 10 years ago, Impulse, in 10 years, do you think you're still gonna be playing Minecraft? I would have been like, there's no way. There's no way. I would have assumed the game would have died off in popularity, that I would have played so much that I've lost interest or something. You know what I mean? There would have been some sort of variable that happened that made me not want to play Minecraft anymore. And here we are 10 years later, and I still enjoy Minecraft just as much, if not more, than I did 10 years ago. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Now, there are some things. There are some buts, if you will. I am growing a little tired of doing some of the same things over and over again. Like every season, build an iron farm. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little tired of that. I'll be honest. But what I'm finding as my reprieve from that is that I'm finding new ways to play the game and new ways to push myself to learn new things. So, you know, you've seen me kind of like lean more into learning how to build a little bit better and stuff like that. So it's just like I have to remind myself or come up with new things to interest myself. That was weird. Oh, we got stuck. Okay. All right, don't get creepered. And I've so far been able to do that. I've been able to constantly find new ways to play Minecraft that keeps me interested in the whole experience. And I love learning. That's the thing. If you guys know me, if you've been around for a while, this is no secret. I love learning new things. That is why I tinker so much. I tinker with technology. I love technology. I love streaming stuff, gadgets. Like Elgato last week went absolutely nuts with announcements, and I was like a kid in a candy shop the whole week. And just like trying to stop myself from buying stuff. You know? Except maybe I'll get the Prompter XL, we'll see. 'Cause, you know, eyeballs. I need bigger Prompter, and you guys like the Prompter. You miss it already. But yeah, I like learning new things. And so by changing up like what I'm doing in Minecraft and pushing myself beyond my comfort zone kind of forces me to learn new things. And that's kept my interest in the game pretty peak. No real, I can't buy all the things. I can't. That is counterproductive to putting food on the table. Wish I could. Now there comes a certain point to where it's like, okay, enough is enough. I have everything I need. I don't need to continue finding new things. I'm trying to balance that because a lot of times I try to solve problems that aren't actually problems. A lot of times I'll do one thing and I think it's gonna be a step forward and it's actually a step back. What building style inspires you? I lean towards modern, clean, symmetrical stuff. That tickles me, tickles my brain. However, what I was just saying about pushing myself outside of those kind of like comfort zones and boundaries, I think that's the exact thing I want to try to avoid a little bit in the future. I want to try to embrace asymmetry. I want to try to experiment with less clean things, less clean builds. I don't know how to explain it properly. I can tell you one thing that a lot of Minecrafters do and seem to enjoy a lot. I have yet to find joy in, and that is building in a medieval style. Yeah, the Cyberpunk city didn't exactly scream clean. A lot of the Cyberpunk stuff I did was cleaner builds. The stuff B-dubs did was kind of what I'm talking about. Less clean, more grungy, not symmetrical. So yeah, it'd be more of like leaning towards kind of the style that B-dubs was doing more of. If I was to do like Cyberpunk again or whatever. But next season's not going to be that necessarily. Oh, this is a big tree. Big old tree. Dystopian is a good vibe. Yeah, so a lot of people really love medieval style builds, and that was like huge in Minecraft because obviously like stone bricks and stuff, and stone bricks and spruce logs, like they just scream medieval, right? And so a lot of people really like medieval building in Minecraft, and I don't know why. I've just never been able to get into it. It's not that I look at any medieval build somebody does and go, ew, gross, lame. And, you know, I don't have those thoughts. It's just that for me, I don't find joy in that style. I don't know why. I literally can't tell you why. Maybe because when I first started playing Minecraft, it was everywhere. It was overdone. I don't know. I don't know what has driven me away from appreciating medieval style builds for myself. But I mean, maybe someday I'll just be like, you know what? Why don't you find out? Why don't you mess around and find out? Force myself to build just maybe a little medieval stuff, you know, and just see. Maybe just see. Maybe I'll get a different perspective of it. Get a different taste. Who knows? Yeah, that's me being PG evil. Mess around and find out. You love magical fairy style? Oh yeah. I don't know if that would be something I would get into, but the style always intrigues me. I just don't know if I would enjoy building in that style, but I'd enjoy looking at it for sure. I'm always in awe of people that can do that style and embrace the magic of it. Your style is lore. I enjoy lore as well. I had to learn what it was about lore that I enjoyed. I didn't know this about myself. This is something that I'm kind of recently learning. Hi, Gem. The cottage core bug will bite me. It might. I have been learning recently that I actually like telling stories. I never saw myself as the kind of person that was creative enough to be a storyteller. Like to come up with my own, this is what's happening, here's why it's happening, here's characters, here's you know what they're doing and why and how their relationships formed and all that kind of stuff. Like coming up with actual stories and characters and lore, you know, just motive and all that kind of stuff. I never really saw myself doing that in Minecraft ever. And something about when we started season 9 and I kind of came up with the lore behind the cyberpunk city, Pixelpulse Valley, that really made me interested in storytelling. And it's something now that I want to find a good balance of introducing lore to stuff without it being overly done. You know, like I want to find a space where I can just add a little bit of light lore into things so that things have purpose. I think builds should have purpose other than like, oh, that looks good. I think I really like the idea that's like, no, that's there for this reason. I didn't just build a blacksmith shop because I thought it would be cool to build something like that. Like, no, he needs to be there because the city needs the town needs a blacksmith. It makes sense. And the town needs a blacksmith because they migrated from this place and now they're discovered ore deposits underneath their new environment. And now they're trying to figure out how to make survival tools from that specific ore in order to survive in this new harsh environment. So, you know what I mean? Like you start to give it a realism to it and give it purpose. And I think then it's much easier to design in a way. Like now you kind of have I'm going to do decorative stuff, but it's here for a reason. It's not just because it looks good. It makes a huge difference, I think. And I never saw myself getting into Minecraft that way and like trying to consider life in builds. And here I am, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast coming up with season 11 lore. There will be lore, and coming up with the builds for it based on the lore. And I'm very excited now. I'm very excited. If we started season 11 tomorrow, I would be ready. I'm game. I'm ready to go. We're not starting season 11 tomorrow. I'm going to go to TwitchCon. Sorry. But we'll tell you on Friday. when it will start. How about that? How about that transition? You can find out on Friday when season 11 is going to start. If you tune into Nom Nom Theater, I don't know, Jem, you still here? What do they have to watch if they're not at TwitchCon? Is there a stream of our panel? Do you know? I have no idea, guys. I know you don't know either. Oh man. Okay. Sorry. Somebody will know. Somebody will know. I think so. Twitch has a channel that I believe is called Nom Nom Theater, Nom, or something, or just Nom Nom. I'm not sure. And that's where our panel takes place. And last time we did it, people could just go to that channel and actually watch our panel live, which is cool. So hopefully you guys can do that. You can catch our panel from there. Is it dark? Nom Nom Theater is correct. Okay. So yeah, look for that. And then, did anybody ever figure out what time our panel was? Hold on. 1:15 p.m. on Friday. My partner manager on Twitch sent me my schedule. She's awesome. I literally just checked the DM and it's like, here's your schedule for the weekend. Nice. Hey, that's cheating. So yeah, 1:15 p.m. on Friday. Oh, sorry, that's Pacific time, by the way. I'm giving you time from San Diego, basically. San Diego time. So you'll have to do conversions. World Time Buddy is your friend. You guys ever use the website World Time Buddy? If you've worked with people in multiple time zones, you may have heard of it. That's what we use. Or I use. I don't know about others. But. Also, apparently my Stream Deck could have multiple time zones as buttons. I might do that. You could just Google it. What time is Pacific time compared to my time? Yeah, there you go. You can Google it. World Time Buddy is kind of nice because it'll save like specific locations if you have people in different time zones you typically work with. Mangrove's the worst. You convert it by hand? Like, oh, in your head. Oh, yeah, if you just know the time difference, then yeah. I know that I am always -7 UTC. Because I live in Arizona, we don't do daylight savings time. And so it's always going to be -7 from UTC. Now, dealing with other people's time zones that do daylight savings is where things get a little rocky. Because sometimes the Brits are 8 hours difference from me, and sometimes they're 7. And I'll tell you what, I don't know. I don't like it when they're 8 hours difference right now. Because they always meet during my lunch. It's the worst. Every meeting is over my lunch hour. And I know I shouldn't have a lunch hour. That's such an old person thing to do. I must eat lunch at exactly noon every day. Or else I get cranky because I must have schedule. I'm one of those people. I'm sorry. No, I can't, Jem. I can't change it. I eat at lunch. I eat at noon. Noon. Must be noon. I stream from 9 to 12, then eat from 12 to 1, then have stuff available from 1 to whatever. I am so neurotic when it comes to schedule that I go absolutely mad when stuff is over my lunch hour. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Ozzy Joe, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, we're gonna take a sec. I'm gonna change my light curtain a little bit. Jem, what do you think of my light curtain? Do you see my light curtain, Jem? Watch this. Watch. You ready? Wait. That's not a good example. Ready? That's not a good example. Hold on, we can do a good example. Watch this. Ready for a good example? Dang it. See how it kind of turned green? More green? More green? Kind of turned green. Okay, not a great example, but it changes colors. Okay? Watch, I make it white. Whoop. Not as dramatic as I was hoping. But they're cool. Anyway, I was just thinking about doing something else with them real quick. I'm going to actually turn them off real quick. I think that turned them off. Yeah. I was just thinking, if I want to do some new cool tech stuff, what if... Let me turn them back on. Okay. No. What if stream interactions could change my light curtain? Now, see, now I'm getting crazy. I haven't done the Phasmo stuff with the curtains yet. I think I'll probably get that going when we get back from TwitchCon. Come on, man. I might not be able to do it. This is not helping. All right, we're gonna keep chopping trees. How much do we need? Let's see if this is enough. I'll come back and chop more trees. We've been chopping trees way too long. Which direction did I go? I was right. I was right. I cheated a little bit there. I try to fix something real quick while we're walking. I'm gonna walk in tech at the same time. Maybe. I love this world, but I spend way too much time on the back end, on the backside of the mountain. I need to do something in the front, guys. And I keep using the excuse like, oh, we don't have the materials to do all the buildings in the front yet. But now I have my tree farm. I don't know what else I would need. Deep slate, I guess? We could go digging for deep slate. Oh, let me use my tunnel. It's going to hurt a little bit, but it'll be all right. I think. Okay. All right, we're going to try the mangrove. All right, I'm killing the sink box. Killing it. Why is it off? Now my curtains are struggling. All right, so we were going to do mangrove. What do you think we should do? These or stairs? Can't believe we will be back to early game MC on Hermitcraft. This is... Wait. Oh, I know, Gem. I know. The starting over stuff. Isn't it insane? We're going to have, like, punching trees and... back to this problem I'm having on this world where it's like I can't build yet because I don't have stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the storage room is a little, I might have gone a little, it might be a little much. It might be a little much. I might have gone a little nuts with the, I decided I wanted to store every item in the game. That's probably, it might have been a bad decision. We'll see. Oh, still haven't fixed that. All right, we're going with the stairs. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, wow, wow. Doing all the Wally quotes now. Seems adequate. It's adequate. It's an adequate storage room. I don't know why it's like my light curtains don't want to let go of being used in the sink box. Anyway, okay. Let's pop down some of these. What about glass? We need glass in there as well. Let's put down the stairs and see. Oh yeah, it did kind of sound like Mo from The Simpsons. For sure. It's so weird. It says they're off, but they're on. I messed up my lights. All right. Do we want to do... Wait, will items get stuck? If we have water going across here, will items get stuck on the insides of the stairs? Or maybe we could reverse this. I broke my lights. Seriously, I might unplug them real quick. Hold on. I'm going to do that. Okay. Do fun stuff, lights. Go. Fun stuff, go. I don't know what they're doing now. What is that? What's that supposed to be? Uh-oh. Govey, I might need you to send me some new lights. Oh! That's pretty. Hold on. Here's what I was thinking would be cool. What if when there was like a gift sub bomb, it did this? You guys see it? Wouldn't that be cool? Every time there's a gift sub bomb, it just like changes to that. That would be kind of cool, I think. And then like the other cool thing we can do is like for like, you know, Halloween and stuff, we can change it to, I don't know if you guys can see this. This is supposed to be like a pumpkin. The pumpkin's a little low. It's down here. Maybe there's another one. Pumpkin is like jumping. See the pumpkin? Like jumping. This is a spooky castle. You see it? See it? It's kind of hard to tell. A couple things. It's a little too close. Yeah, it's a little too close to the camera. And that, so you don't get it, like usually when you have stuff that's like separated pixels like this, you want them kind of further away, you know? And so it's kind of hard to tell stuff because it's just so close. Anyway. We'll do, let's do a sunset behind me or something. There we go. It's nice dots. Here, I'm thinking about doing the stairs the other way. What if we turn these the other way, guys? You love all the fun techie stuff I do? Yeah, thanks. I know how to play stairs. It takes, I spend too much time on it, honestly. I spend too much time on it. Oh, yeah, this will be cool. I just got a good idea. I just got a great idea. Okay, I like this. It's a dots projector screen, yeah. You think it's worth it? I don't know. I hope so. I don't know. I spend a lot of time on it. I geek out about stuff. I like it. I like this kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, it's already 11:30. You have plans for a DIY curtain? Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out how to integrate it into stuff, so that you know, like yeah, like I said, when the sub bombs go off and stuff like that, we can change it to hearts. I don't know. There's a lot of different like light patterns and stuff I need to play with and see what it looks like. That's one. It's like I just saw Evil Notion say Tetris, and that one reminded me a little bit of Tetris. So, and there might actually be Tetris. Hold on. Yeah. Here. You like Tetris? Oh my gosh, I need Swift Sneak. Oh yeah, sub bombs. Wait, no, that wasn't you. Who was that? Hold on. I thought Evil said that. Who said Tetris? My bad. Somebody said Tetris. Anyway, it's Tetris now. The time zones are weird. I know, anytime I say like my own time, I'm like, oh, somebody's gonna be like, what? You were playing Tetris earlier? Did you guys see the documentary on Tetris, the history of Tetris? Well, it was a documentary / movie. It was, yeah, they did more movie stuff than documentary stuff, I guess, to make it interesting. But the history of how Tetris came to the Game Boy as like its staple game. It's kind of like packaged game with the Game Boy. Is wild as far as like the trademarks and stuff and how that all went down. It's like this Russian dude and then the Russian like what is like the mob called? They were trying to control the rights to the game, and it was crazy. It was crazy, and it was like a real story. I got to be careful. I'm gonna make somebody mad. Lunchtime. All right, have a good lunch. Hope it's good. What am I having for lunch today? I don't even know. I'm just gonna make them all. We need a bunch of stairs. I'm just gonna make them all. That should do it. Yeah, it was a wild change of buying license. Yeah, like KGB, I guess. They were kind of like that. I thought they had a different name, though. Maybe back then. I don't know. But yeah, it was kind of like that. It was like the... I was going to say gangsters, but... more like mafia style type thing. Chicken quesadillas. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. I could go for a chicken quesadilla. I'm hungry too. I had one of my muffin deal, egg McMuffin type things this morning. I told you guys we've got our own little sandwich maker, breakfast sandwich maker. And it's like got the little round ring to crack the egg in, so it's like a little patty of an egg. And then it's got you put the English muffin bun below and above, and it's got like separate layers for everything to cook on. Some cheese, some bacon. Made myself a bacon, egg, and cheese English muffin breakfast sandwich this morning. And it's the best. However, it doesn't keep me full for very long. I get hungry pretty quick. So I am people talking about going off and eating food now. I'm salivating. I'm literally jealous that you're going to eat food. Sorry. And now everybody is that way. My bad. Greg Malsky, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Kelly J, thanks for 15 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for all the subby dubbies. I enabled the goal stuff. Where's that at? How's our goal going? You guys did so amazing the other day with the goal that it jumped up automatically. Oh my gosh, it's at 2,600 now. Holy cow. Wow. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Jeez. My goodness. You guys are so generous. There's a really cool barbecue place near us. It makes amazing. Oh my gosh. I like ribs. I got into a big Philly cheesesteak kick before I was being healthier. I was literally going to as many different places that had Philly cheesesteaks on the menu and trying them. And the one that I ended up liking the most was in a place that I wouldn't have thought it would have been the best in. It was just some pub. Wait, what do they call it? Grub pub? Pub grub? What do they call it? A pub. It was like a bar, a sports bar basically that sells food. And I did not expect it to be good because it was kind of like a little bit of a dive, I guess you would say. Gastropub, yeah. It was a little bit of a dive. And so I thought like, no, there's no way this is going to be any good. But, they got Philly cheesesteak on the menu. I'm going to try it. It was the most delicious Philly cheesesteak I have ever had. And I went back there like almost every week for a month, at least a couple months, maybe, if I'm honest. And then I started trying to, live a little healthier, and I haven't been back since, unfortunately. So now I'm thinking about it. Now I want it again. I want that Philly cheesesteak. But now I'm like afraid to order Philly cheesesteaks anywhere because I just feel like I'm going to get let down. I made way too many stairs. I'll probably end up doing stairs in the ceiling too. Oh, this is going to be great. All right, here's my idea. Items fall into the water stream. Maybe back here. Maybe I carve in. So we need a way out for us to climb up and out. Oh my gosh, what if we made this fun? I like fun. I'm a big fan of fun. What if we used wind charges to pop up out of this hole? Oh, that'd be sick. Okay. And then let's get items like flowing through here. I'm a big fan of fun, guys. I don't know if you knew that. Anyone else? Anyone like fun? Just two of you? Okay. Me. I like fun. I think we'll just do water stream. I was gonna do like a dispenser and stuff, but that's just gonna be gross. Oh, adventuring's also fun. Yeah, for sure. You just want me to do the voice. You're baiting me. You're baiting me into the voice. I got a look. I got a look from Skiz. Okay. And to be fair, I give him this look pretty much daily. But whenever I do the exploring is fun, he gives me this look like I'm the most repulsive person on the planet. Every time. And I have to remind myself, like, that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. Because yesterday I tuned into his stream and he had a flower on his face. And I could have given him the same look. But I didn't. I was like, good for him. You know, embrace weirdness. Okay? Be weird. You do you. It's fine. I am on a new mission in life right now, okay? I am on a mission to be less judgy. I recognize this in myself. I'm not a perfect person. None of you are. I hope that wasn't a shocker to you. But I'm not a perfect person. I tend to be a little judgy. And I think that's a reason that I have so much of my own internal anxieties and stuff. Because I'm judgy, and therefore I feel like everybody else is also judgy and judging me all the time, right? And so I'm on a mission now. I will learn how to be less judgy. That's my new goal. Somehow I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm going to be less judgy. That's my goal. And that means not giving people weird looks when they're being different. You know? I think it's be supportive of others for being themselves. Being brave enough to be themselves with whatever that is. You know? Because that's what takes courage. Being like everyone else, fitting into the mold that society thinks we need to fit into, that's easy and boring, to be honest. But you're gonna paint outside the lines a little bit, and you're gonna be yourself. You're gonna be your authentic self, true to yourself, and whatever weirdness, embracing your own weirdness and stuff. That takes courage, and that should be rewarded, not judged and looked down upon. And that's what I'm trying to aspire to. I'm trying to aspire to that person that understands that a little better and accepts things, people being them, people doing things outside the norm, embracing that courage. So we'll see how that goes. You know, sometimes you just have these realizations in life that you have some things to work on because we're not perfect, and I realize that's something that if I could learn how to be less judgy of others, then maybe I can be accepting of being judged a little easier. Maybe. Anyway, that's my TED Talk for today. I don't know where that came from. You know, this is what happens when we stream for multiple hours and my mouth just gets going. I let you guys in on my deepest internal thoughts, whether you want them or not. Sorry. Good. I was hoping we had some more glowstone. I just didn't know where it was. We're going to have to buy some more, I think. Let's go buy some more. That's not going to be enough. My mouth just gets going. And I honestly, I don't do a great job of filtering. Words come out of my mouth. And most of the time I get done with the stream and I'm like, how did I get there? How did I allow myself to say all these things on stream? It's fine. Like I said, you guys, I'm like an open book. You know, I try to be. I try to be open and honest with you guys in most things. So, I also read a book from Mel Robbins called The Let Them Theory. That was supposed to help me, but I honestly, you guys do this. You ever read self-help books and the whole time you're just like, yes, exactly. I just need to like internalize that and think exactly like that and I will be happy and all this stuff. And then you get done reading the book and it's like, I don't actually know how to make that change in my life. It sounded good on paper, but I don't know how to actually put that into practice. And that was one of those. I might have to read that book like 3 or 4 more times. I don't know. I don't know. I hadn't figured it out because I'm still not letting them. If you know what I mean. Real, you read that book, right? You know what I'm talking about. Right? Am I assuming you read that book? I thought I heard you say something that you did. Yeah, you did. Okay. Did that book stick first time around for you? Like, or is it a work in progress? Because for me, I felt like I understood everything and agreed with everything, and then I just could not figure out how to actually put it into practice, which I think is common. So, what is the new mob in my storage room? This is a copper golem. They last longer than I thought. I thought he would oxidize by now. We're letting him roam around. I'm not having him sort stuff. It's one of those things where you have to take the concept at a time and give it a lot of consideration. Yeah, I need to like really consider how it would work for me, I guess. Yeah. I made him from a wax blocks. No, I hit him with the axe afterwards. But yes, he was made from a wax block. Does that mean he'll never oxidize, even if I diamond axe him a question? Sorry about that. I'm a dad. Yeah, I tried to scrape him and he didn't scrape, so. I hope I don't regret this. I'm not a huge fan of glowstone texture. And now I'm putting it along the walls. I thought if it was along the walls, I wouldn't see that much of it and I'd be fine with it, but well, it's in now. Yeah, frog lamps are needed. It might be one of those deals that I just realized, like, I use glowstone in here, but it's covered. Nowhere do you actually see it. Well, except for there. Nowhere do you actually see the glowstone. You can see it in between the chests a little bit, but this is like real visible. The light looks good. I need the light. I'm just going to finish doing this. and it's going to be a problem for future. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for... Yeah, right color, wrong texture. Exactly. And the lighting blocks... Oh, wait. What time is it? Do we have time to go? Let's go on a little journey. Just a little journey. Nothing big. Little journey. Let's go grab something. I think that might help. I could probably make these too. Wait, what are they made out of? You guys are like, how am I supposed to answer that? I don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I need? I need a way out. Okay. Let's go grab some. You'll see. Yeah, copper bulbs. That's right. Mad Maddie knew. I just wanted to tickle your brains a little bit. Make sure you're thinking. You know, every once in a while. You guys are just here watching a stream. You don't have to use your brains at all. Gotta make sure they're still doing something. Keep that brain moving. I can dig it. Lyle, thank you so much. Oh, you're too kind. Can you dig it? Massive can you dig it? $20 donation from Lyle says, you are a very kind person with a big heart. The world needs more people like you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I told you I'm bad with compliments. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I would like to believe so, you know? I haven't been stealing from this room for some reason. I feel like I shouldn't, but we can go into, I remember. No, I think it was up. I get lost in this trial chamber. This is my trial chamber. Mine. Everything in this world is mine. What am I talking about? Down here. Yes. You guys, did you see this? Sick. How? How, guys? How? How many of you have a dungeon inside a geode inside a trial chamber? Anyone? Anyone? Crazy. It's crazy. A spawner inside a geode inside a trial chamber. I don't understand. I was absolutely floored when I saw this. I don't even know how that happens. It's crazy. It's crazy. Love it. It is a skelly spawner, which, you know, out of all the spawners, definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite spawner. I don't think I'm gonna make a farm out of it or anything, because we have our bone meal farm now, and like, I mean, what, arrows? For arrows, maybe? I don't know what else I would really use it for. I want to make a little pattern with these lights. I don't know what color we go for. Maybe the orange. We need to see what's gonna look best. Let me just grab some of these. I don't think I have the materials to like actually make these lights, so. Right, what does it take? How do you make copper bulbs? Is it torch and just copper? What is it? Hold on. What is it? Why don't I know the recipe for copper bulbs? Oh, it's blaze rods. Yeah, I don't want to have to do that either. Although, we did find a blaze spawner, didn't we? I fell into that fortress, remember? Do I have pockets? Sure. I didn't make my way through this whole thing when I looted the other day. Copper block and blaze rod. Yeah, it's a blaze rod. I don't think I can really afford too much of. But let's go back and test this out before we end the stream here. Lyle, thanks again. I just looked over, read your message one more time. That was too kind. Too kind. And redstone dust. Redstone dust is not a problem, honestly. Guys, I'm so hungry. What am I going to eat for lunch? I think it's like we have leftovers to eat. Do you guys eat leftovers okay? My kids, for the longest time, just refused to eat leftovers. What's wrong with leftovers? I mean, I get that they're not as good as the originals, but to just refuse to eat leftovers, I find weird. Because, I don't know, most of the food I eat is leftovers because of the way we do it. We meal prep at the beginning of the week. We make like 5 days of food at the beginning of the week, so that during the week we don't have to think about making food. You know, we can just heat it up and eat it. So like most of the time when I eat, it's eating leftovers because we pre-made it and I just got to heat it up. And I get that it doesn't taste as good when you have to heat it up, but seriously, to like hate it so much that you just refuse to eat leftovers feels so weird to me. Texture of leftovers? Does the texture change that much? Does it? Let me grab some blackstone. I think I have ideas. Ooh, wait. Do I have a stone cutter? Do I want to go? I think polished is pretty much our only option here. I'll do polished. I'll change this into polished. I don't think I want that. And I need to put some of this stuff away. Oh, yuck. Oh, inventory. Oh, inventory. Inventory. Gross. I don't like cold pizza. A lot of people are like, yeah, cold pizza leftovers is great. I honestly, I don't like cold pizza. I would still heat it up and eat it that way. 100%. Put it all in copper chests. Unfollowed? Really? Oh, man. You guys are mad about the cold pizza thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't like cold food for the most part, and to begin with. Like, yeah, I'm just not a fan of most cold foods. I'm a little food snob when it comes to cold foods. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. Really, you like that too? You like cold pizza better than fresh pizza? Interesting. Yeah, like sandwiches are about the only thing I tolerate that's cold. Like, I don't like, what is it, pasta salad? That's like cold pasta. Yeah. Ooh, I think I can get away with this, guys. Hold on. Oops. This might actually be kind of cool. This look. Does the orange clash with the red? Does that clash or does that work? Let me turn it on. That might make a difference, right? Cold soups, cold pasta, pesto pasta. Yeah, I feel like it kind of works, doesn't it? There's just a little, see that right there? See this like little, these pixels right here. If you guys are looking at my crosshairs, these match. Right? Look at that. See? That's a match. So it ties it in. It works. I love it. I'm in love. Don't tell my wife. Ice cream. There's as usual, there's examples, okay, where things aren't always 100%, okay? There's always outliers in everything in life, just about. I love ice cream. I love acai bowls. If we're talking about things that are cold. But cold pizza, cold pasta, just not it for me. I think I'll make some levers. Or levers so I can turn this on and off. Where's Cobble? Cobble? Cobble. Thank you. You microwave ice cream? Interesting. Yeah, okay, so when it comes to stuff like veggies, right? I much prefer cooked veggies. Much prefer. Like 100%. I don't really like, and I know this is bad because raw veggies are better nutritionally for you, but I want my veggies cooked. Where's the looking at? I want to know if this is waxed. F3, F6. What is it? Ooh, you can do light. What? Light levels. Oh, yeah, you can look at it and see what light it is. Okay. That's not like the... What is it? I just want block. Block. Looking at block, yes. Okay. Did you guys like this screen? I think they did a great job with this. The fact that I can be like, oh, I want my FPS to always show. And it's up there at all times. Like, that's pretty cool. They basically made mini HUD. That's really cool. Good job, developers. I like it. All right, so we've got a waxed copper bulb. So this is gonna stay. This is gonna stay waxed. Excellent. And we'll just turn it on. Oh, this is gonna be sick. All right. Now, what do we do? What do we do? I feel like we need a light every 5. I like this pattern, but I don't want it to be checkered. That, then that, then that, then that. You know what I mean? Like, I think what we need is a transition block there. And then this, and this. So I think that kind of spacing would look good. It might be a little busy, but again, we're only going to see this part because we're going to have blocks above this, right? So I don't know what blocks are going to go above it, but let's just cover them real quick just so we can get our eyes to adjust to that. So now I just need to figure out what block looks good in there. Like I said, I don't want to do another one of those. Something different. What would be different? Maybe... No. What's good, chat? What's good? Dark gray wool? A chiseled deep slate? Oh, a chiseled deep slate could tie this together. Go with something not too contrasty, yeah. Yeah, chiseled deep slate might be it. You think something blue? Oh, to bring the ice over? I think the blue would be a little contrasty. I think the deep slate might actually be the way to go. Let's try it. Pale oak log is going to be pretty contrasty. I don't have pale oak right now. I got to get pale oak. Holden, thank you so much for the $4.20. Can't wait for more Redstone to Riches, Hermitcraft Season 11, Infant Skiz Podcast, Naked and Scared, and everything else you do. You're awesome and such an inspiration. Keep it up, Impulse. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That list just gave me a little bit of anxiety. Don't worry about it, but like I just realized like you just listed off all the things and I'm like, oh my gosh, I do so much stuff. I do so much stuff. Looking forward to getting back to it. Ooh, what about smooth basalt? Oh, that might be a winner. All right, I'm gonna grab that and the deep slate. The basalt might be. You said chiseled deep slate though, right? Like we need to make. I don't have a. Where's the stone cutter? There's a stone cutter somewhere, and I don't really feel like finding it. Unless I find it straight away, like because I'm awesome. That'd be cool. Obviously, Skiz and I will be talking at length about Naked and not Naked and Scared. Naked and Scared's happening. That's already it's scheduled for Friday, ready to rock. So you guys be ready for that on Friday. I hope it's gonna. It's we're back. It's fun and trying not to give away anything. The podcast though is something that Skiz and I are still working on how to make season 3 of the Infant Skiz podcast better. You know, obviously every season we want the podcast to continue to improve. You know, continuous improvement is something we strive for. Where's my stone cutter? I could have just made this by hand by now. Ugh. Hold on. How do I make it? Is it like that? And then like that? And then like that? How do you make chiseled? I've been using stone cutter for this for so long. I don't even remember how to do it. No, not doing a live Naked and Scared this time. How the heck do you make chiseled by hand? Just regular slabs. Oh, don't make them polished. That's where I went wrong. Okay. So like that. Ooh, it's pretty dark. We'll see. It's pretty dark though. I gotta get going soon, but I want to at least test this out before we go. All right, that stuff can despawn. It's fine. Oh yeah, search function would have probably helped. I don't know if I have recipes unlocked. So, wait, it didn't unlock a recipe when I just did that, so it must have been. All right, options. I mean, we might as well try this first. I'm not gonna like it. I don't think. Meh. Okay. Next option. still meh. Now the one I think is going to work. There's no pizzazz. Oh, they're getting ads at the buzzer. Oh, we're over time too. Yeah. Polished basalt maybe? Yeah, what do we do? Smooth basalt? Yeah, I don't know. There's just nothing screaming to me now. And now I'm actually wondering if we want to go further between the lights even. I think we might. I think I might want to go a section of 3. Here's what I mean by that. So like everything's in 3s. So let's say, it's not going to be it, but let's say we split these up by this much now. And we go like this. We'll come back to these for 3. It wouldn't be 3 the same thing here, but we could do a pattern maybe. Something like that, potentially. I'm going to have to try a few things out before I decide what I like there. Because that's just not, it's just not doing it for me. And I keep wanting to get this involved somehow, but I don't think it's good. Wait, maybe, I was gonna say maybe we strip it, but then that's a lot of red. I think maybe just a black in there. Yeah, it's a little busy, right? I just feel like the smooth basalt's a little busy. I don't know. We're gonna have to play around with that, but I'm thinking now separating the lights by 3 blocks is probably the way to go. All right, we're doing a little designing stuff. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Always take a little bit of time to find the sweet spot here. We'll figure it out. But I got to get going, guys, because I'm hungry. And I'm going to also be back in 53 minutes to play Little Nightmares 3 with Skiz. And we're hoping that we can finish it today. We're hoping today's the day that we finish the game, which is going to be exciting. If not, we're going to go to TwitchCon, and it's going to be a long time before we see the actual end of the game. So I'm hoping I'm hoping it happens today. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid in the meantime. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for all the subs, resubs. You guys are amazing, as usual. Thanks for listening to me rant about random, weird, sometimes stuff, and dealing with my obsession with tech. And oh man, yeah, the subs today were amazing. Thank you guys. Like, I see that goal of 2,600 subs, and I'm like, there's no way we're ever getting in there, but you guys are charging towards it. Like, never expect that. You guys are the best. Let's see. Puppies? Puppies Tummies streaming? Of course I'm gonna go raid Puppies Tummies. Guys, if you haven't heard of Puppies Tummies, this latest upcoming streamer, she's amazing. She's playing Phasmo right now, which is, I mean, gonna be something, a treat for sure. It's Skiz's wife, by the way. Let's raid Puppies Tummies. Go give her some love. Let her know I sent you, all that jazz. And hopefully I'll see you back in about an hour from now, guys. Or if not, I'll see you on Sunday. If tune into MCC, that'd be great. If not, I'll see you when I get back from TwitchCon. So have a good one, everybody. You guys are the best. I'll send you on over here in a second. I tried to do some sort of outro screen and it just didn't work great. So here we are. All right. See you guys. Bye.